Don't make me tell all these folks who you are. Don't make me tell them who you trying to be. Flexing and talking like you really hard. I'ma be laughing about this in my sleep. I know the fake and that's what you give. I know the bank and you not the bill. I know the pride and I know the pill. Whatever you swallow when it wasn't real. I keep it solid like I am a fist. Licking my shot, it's all in the wrist. Don't do the talking, I do not snitch. But I'm in the game, you must be the glitch.
What's up, everybody? And welcome to episode 10 of The Good, The Bad, The Troll, and Always The Conscious. And it's going to be a lot of momentum today, a lot of momentum. Of course, we have one of your hosts, Fob King, myself. To my right, we got the Mac Attack. Down below, we got Snap. And then under me, we got Dino Mike. And we're going to have a good pod for y'all today. I'm feeling good today. It's going to be good.
Man, appreciate the intro, man. First of all, hopefully everybody is doing okay. Hopefully everybody's out there being safe for pre-Memorial Day. You know, this is our pre-Memorial Day recording. Hopefully everybody out there being safe if you're traveling. Hopefully everything is good. But, man, let's go ahead and jump into this shit, man. How is everybody doing, man? What the hell is going on? What you got on the grill? What y'all got going on? What you got on the grill? What you drinking on? What the fuck is up? What's going on?
Got a little bit of everything going on, man. We started grilling the other day. It's not even Memorial Day yet. Had everything on that chicken, brats, hamburgers, some slab of ribs, man. It's doing our thing. But as far as this week, man, I've been pretty good. Of course, I still been outside. I need to sit my black ass inside sometimes and catch up on some things, play a game or something. But it's been fun being outside, like just interacting with people, you know, conversating, talking. Always need that. Touch a little, you know, get a little sun on your back. Touch some grass, you know.
Oh, hell no. Hey, this is the season. This is the season where grass touching is obsolete, nigga. grass touching is obsolete, nigga. Oh, man. Hey, this is the one season. This is the one season, nigga. I'm like, fuck touching grass. fuck touching grass. I mean, I'll go out if I need to, but nigga, no, nigga. See you straight vibe because you by the ocean, you by water, so it ain't that bad.
Ain't too far to go to the beach. Ain't too far.
It ain't bad. Man. Mac, you shouldn't be neither, nigga, because you by the water too.
What the fuck that mean? 98 here yesterday. That's straight humidity down here. That's the difference. Yeah, humidity. If it's 98, it feel like 110, 120. And there ain't no wind blowing.
So you got dry heat like how we got dry heat then.
It's horrible. I feel like niggas getting the inside aluminum foil, man. We just
baking.
Just baking, really. I want to go outside today.
What about you, Snap? What's happening?
Man, this week it's been all right. It's been trying, I should say. Let me put it like that. So I had a little. Took me 3 days, I think, to mow my yard because I man, look, hey man, it was like a domino effect, man. My lawnmower, I got a battery operated lawnmower, so I was like, you know, all I gotta do, I ain't gotta worry about draining the oil during the wintertime, which I'm in Texas, so it shouldn't matter, but it is what it is. So I go mow my yard and everything. My battery, one of the battery dies. Like, all right, all I gotta do is switch over. I switched over to the battery, man. The blade stopped spinning, so I'm like, man, what is going on? So I had to sit there and try to figure that out. Long story short, I had to go buy a whole new lawnmower for that. So, but in the meantime, between doing all that, I was like, well, man, let me, I can just go ahead and weed eat, you know, the grass and stuff. Started weed eating the grass. I got 2 weed eaters, mind you. So I started weed eating, you know, one of them, I don't know what happened. That mother said, I'm tired. I don't want to do it no more. It just broke on me. So I was like, man, you got to be kidding me. I was like, all right, whatever. I got my second one, you know, my backup. I'll go ahead and grab that. I grabbed the backup, man. I get the weed eating on that. And it's one of the ones you tap the ground. It's like an auto feed. So you tap it and it auto feeds the string. So I'm weed eating, I'm tapping, and it's string come out. I was like, okay, I'm going good. I tap it. I heard noise, but I ain't really pay no attention. So I'm just weedy. I'm like, man, why is the string? Am I out of string already? Man, I flip it over. The whole captain came off. I'm like, man. And then I was like, okay, it's all right. I got my backup, my little cap that I took off the replacement. I can't find that nowhere. I'm like, man, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Oh my God.
Man,
hey, boy. Hey, boy, playing A, B, and C failed.
Hey, bro, I went with the whole alphabet, man.
Nigga playing A, B, and C failed, nigga.
That's crazy. That is hilarious. That is hilarious.
Yeah, man.
You gotta find the neighborhood bomb and just say, man, I got a couple dollars for you, man.
That's what I did. Hey, that's what I used to do when I stayed in the house, boy. Hey, it was literally a lawn guy that stayed on our street.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, hey, what time, man? When y'all gonna be ready? I said, oh man, we ready every week during this time. And that motherfucker came every week on that time.
Like clockwork.
And cut our grass and cut the grass, and we left the money up under the little welcome rug for him. Because he already know I don't too much fuck with people like that if I don't know you. So you know what I'm saying. I kept it straight hanging by. You know what I'm saying. He picked up the money whenever he was done, and then that was it. And I spent my whole affluence, my childhood. A preteen and teenage year cutting grass, nigga. I told myself no.
Years, huh?
No, nigga. I ain't cutting the goddamn thing. That's just like when you reach a certain period, nigga, when you ain't washing dishes no more. No. But yet, I'm still washing motherfucking dishes. I barely use my motherfucking dishwasher, nigga. I still wash dishes by hand. I'm old fashioned as fuck on that.
Bring that dishwasher.
Only time I bring out dishes is when we got like company. Outside of that, we getting them plates.
Well, shit. When we cook, man, I gotta wash the pots and pans.
Okay, but I'm talking about like we.
As far as plates go, fuck no. We paper all day, paper plates, but not silverware though, not silverware cups. So we still use cups, and we still use.
I was just about to ask that. Like, do we judge people like they got plastic cups and plastic utensils?
I don't.
Is that going too far?
I don't. Fuck that.
Like, I feel like you should have some type of utensils, right?
No,
in the real cup.
Hey, you only need that if the company that you got coming over is important. If company coming over, you got an important nigga, if they asking for a cup, nigga, why you got plastic cups in here? Hey, nigga, do you live here? Do you wash dishes?
No. Especially if it's a party. Especially if it's a party, all the plastic coming out, man, because y'all ain't seen grip on my dishes.
My dishes dirty.
Even if it wasn't no party coming out, motherfucker coming over, man, you ain't got no real cups. Nigga, do you live here? Do you wash dishes? No. No, nigga. Plastic all day, every day. I heard, Tim, I understand. I feel you. I understand. But I'm just saying, in general, as a whole, me, nigga, I'm speaking for myself. Me.
Yeah.
Nigga, if you important enough, yes, I will break out dishes for you. And you can use the glass.
Yeah.
And you can use glass. But, nigga, if it's just me, my family, nigga, we using paper all day, every day. Fuck that. I'm not washing I'm not washing no motherfucking dishes after no grown ass person. The only grown person that I'm washing dishes after are my son and my wife. That's it. I'm not washing dishes for you. I'm not washing dishes for you or you, motherfucker. You better take your ass in there, wash your plate out and use it again, nigga.
I can understand it. Paper plates for sure, but I think everything else, I'm gonna give my guess like metal utensils and
You also
glass
getting
cups.
plastic forks too. Shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It just depends on what kind of day it is, dog. Because if it's like something like we doing like it's a big meal, I'm inviting you for a big meal, then I'm like, okay, whatever. But nigga, you just come around just to be coming around, and you get the plastic out of there and the foam plates.
Man,
I
yeah.
used to buy foam bowls, the little
Yep.
bowls. I used to buy them too, but I don't buy them no.
I'm surprised y'all keep that.
I never trust foam bowls. I couldn't do foam.
I got the
bowls. I
paper
don't
plates
trust
and the
it.
paper bowls. But yeah, the only time with me, honestly, well, with my family, the only time we actually bring out the paper plates is if we forget to go get or the glass plates and stuff is when we forget to get the paper plates from the grocery store. We run out. That's the only time we bring out those. Man.
Oh hell no, nigga!
I ain't
You
trying
better
to wash no
DoorDash
dishes.
the fuck out of this shit. DoorDash the fuck out of it. Hey, Instacart this shit, nigga.
Instacart.
Hey, nigga, I need me some DoorDash.
But I'm sure everybody has a dishwasher though. That's why it's puzzling me. It's like what?
Man, that water bill.
That water bill, man. Should run up your bill.
No, you right. Y'all got it. You right. we get deep into something. I'm like, yeah, I feel it.
Bob is like, yeah, these niggas do it too much.
I get it. But it makes sense. When he said water bill, I was like, you know what? I get it.
Imagine turning that shit on a couple times a week. Every day.
I guess that's part of the reason why I wash dishes by hand. That could be the reason why I'm washing dishes by hand. That could be the reason why.
Well, where I was at, the water bill was included in the rent, so that's probably why I didn't give too like.
Oh, see, you was one of the fortunate ones.
You're a little different.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and jump into it, man. Damn, I just realized, man, we was ragging on for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, on some paper plates. On some paper plates.
Let's go ahead and jump in, man.
There's the momentum.
All right, man. We lost momentum, nigga. We lost momentum. All right, man. We jumping into CC, man. Casual versus meta, man. And just to point this out, CC is usually our gaming and anime topic. So this is for both of them, motherfucker, because you got casual anime watchers right out there, and we got the meta anime watchers out there. You got casual gamers, and you have meta gamers. So we finna go ahead and jump into this shit, man. All right, man. Who's finna go ahead and kick us off, man? Who kicking us off?
You are, Mike.
Bet. God damn it. Because I don't like none of them. I don't like none of you meta motherfuckers. I'm just saying now. All you motherfuckers out there that's playing meta on the damn fighting games and Yu-Gi-Oh! and Magic the Gathering, all you meta motherfuckers, all of y'all can eat a dick. That's exactly how I feel about it. All y'all motherfuckers. You copy and paste motherfuckers. Because you motherfuckers don't do shit but copy and paste. You don't do nothing original. You don't learn how to play shit. You just watch your favorite YouTuber or streamer and you copy and fucking paste. Fighting style on fighting games, debts on Yu-Gi-Oh!, debts in Magic the Gathering. Nigga, it's even guns in Call of Duty, nigga. You copy gun settings, nigga. How the fuck did we get to that part? But anyway, you motherfuckers, all of you meta followers out there, because you sure ain't no fucking leaders, you're fucking followers. You ain't no damn leaders, you're fucking followers. Yeah, this might be a slick crash out too. So this might be a slick crash out too, goddamn. But I don't give a fuck. All of you motherfuckers. Nigga, I can care less about you. Nigga, and you can say that I'm old and ranting, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn if you consider me old and ranty, nigga, because nigga, that's just my play style. I believe in learning how to play the shit call trial and error, the shit that we grew up off of back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Shit that you motherfuckers feel like, oh man, that's too much time and effort to do all of that. No, it ain't, motherfucker. That's how you get good. Yeah. That's how you get good. That's how you get better. By trial and error. Instead of following trends. Now I'm not saying that you can't look up tips and tricks. It's fine to look up tips and tricks. That's fine. Or if you see something that is similar and you add your own twist to it, that's great. Because you know what I'm saying, you putting your own twist on you putting your own twist to things or to a fighting style or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But you motherfuckers that just straight up Control C, Control V, you motherfuckers. You motherfuckers that feel that way. No. Stop it. Period. Stop the shit, goddammit. Got me feel like I'm losing my soul talking about this shit. God damn it.
Had to get the energy up off.
Man. You said what, Vibe?
I said you had to get the energy about you.
No, man. Man, no, fuck that. Fuck that. You motherfuckers. God damn it. And they know who they are. All you motherfuckers are listening to the podcast, because I got a couple motherfuckers that you some meta motherfucker players too. You motherfuckers are. We got two motherfuckers that semi-meta in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, you motherfuckers. Yeah, you who? Yeah, you the first motherfucker. Who? Yeah, motherfucker. You motherfuckers. I gotta pull up. I gotta build up a hero meter just to try to beat y'all.
I don't think myself better at all.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not better. I would say I won't even say semi. You motherfuckers just sweaty. You motherfuckers just sweaty. Y'all just sweaty. You said what, man?
Casual sweaty.
Yeah,
you casual sweaty. Nigga, all know, nigga, because nigga, when you get into your bag, nigga, when you sick of some shit, nigga, you'll get into your bag quick. You'll get into your bag quick, nigga.
The wet fingertips, that's funny.
Now Mac. Now Snap on the other hand, Snap just there to pitch. He there to get a reaction out of your ass. That's what Snap is there for. He there to get a reaction out of your ass. Him and our friend Manny, that boy Manny and Snap. If they ever had like tag teams and had them niggas as tag teams, that would be the worst tag team to go against in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. Because you haven't played against Manny.
I've been hearing.
You haven't played against Manny. That nigga, he literally makes troll decks just for fun. He makes troll decks for fun.
I remember Manny.
That nigga made troll decks for fun.
Leave him over there.
Oh boy! But anyway, back to the main thing. All you metal motherfuckers out there, go back to trial and error. Stop copy and pasting. Let's get with it, man. Because y'all are making the community. You think you're making the community better, but you're not. You're making it worse. You're turning it to a toxic community. We already talked about this on the previous episode of the podcast. How social influence and streamers is making shit toxic, making gaming and anime toxic, and y'all the motherfuckers that's doing it. All you metal motherfuckers that's out there doing it, making it hard. Shit can't even be fun just because I have to win. My life is on the line. I have to win. If I don't win this, then I don't know who the hell am I. Yes, you are. You're a human being. You're a human being, just like we are. You bleed just like we bleed, motherfuckers. But that's my take. That's what I got. I know that might took a little longer. I apologize if it did.
You straight,
but yeah, that's always been a point on me, and Mac and Snap both know. I always rant about this shit. This shit is passionate for me. But anyway, all right, man. That's on my part. That's on me. That's all I got.
Why?
Motherfuckers gonna make me take a shot.
Warm up some
Take a shot.
Oil them up.
Take a shot. Matter of fact, nigga, what a drink at, nigga? Cheers.
Oh shit! Hey, wait a minute. Okay. Go find
Cheers,
myself.
motherfucker. There we go.
Oh, look.
I get my water in first. I gotta save some of that for the next episode.
No, fuck that. No water. Fuck that.
I'm going casual versus meta. I'm leaning. I'm always the casual type. Like I always lean away from what the crowd usually is pushing forward for. I don't know why I do that, but I just naturally do that. It's just because I just like to get my own feel for stuff. Whether it be I'm watching an anime, I ain't gonna necessarily, not all the time I'm gonna just go to what the meta animes are. I mean, of course you'll run into them, but I do like to sit down and go to the A side, the B side, the C side animes, stuff like that. Just a casual watcher, so you learn more from that. And then if you go to video games, the same thing. Whether I'm playing an RPG or I'm learning a fighting game, or whatever it may be, I tend to find those characters that are least loved and ask myself, why don't people want to play with this particular character or play this particular style? Let me try something different now. Let me see if I can master this particular player to play into this system.
Yeah.
But as far as meta though, I don't care for it. Like, because when it gets to the end of everything and you try to look at these tournaments and stuff like that, and you got to see people play the exact same mirror matches, and I'm just like, I don't think this is what these games are supposed to be. I'd love to see it if there was somehow no such thing as meta. Like, I hate that they make that up. I wish you would just see in competition, this team roll with these particular characters, and they're just as good as these other particular characters on the other team. And y'all fight that shit the fuck out, and whoever is better just comes out and win. Not everybody trained on the same 5 or whatever game you playing, and you just seeing a mirror match. And I'm just like, it's cool because we like the people that's talented that's playing it, but at the same time, it'd be kind of dry. It's like everybody got the same moves, same specials, things of that nature. So
in Overwatch, man,
they want to win, man.
6-on-6, and then it's like it's the same 6 people on each side. It's like, what the hell? It's not like y'all because y'all like the people. No, I'm saying back in the day. I'm talking about way, way, way back when like Overwatch 1.
When we were sweaty.
Like y'all picking the characters.
You motherfuckers were extra sweaty, motherfuckers. Y'all was super sweaty.
Because you want to win. Like, we got to have that. These are characters they make easier to win games with instead of picking people that you like to play with.
Yeah, and then trying to force somebody to play something that you like somebody else wants you to play. Like, I don't respect that. Like, hey, let that man play what he want to play, man. If you don't like it, avoid him. But don't be like, yo, you need to switch to this character or we gonna get rolled. Well, what if all he plays is this particular character and that's what he likes?
Exactly.
Like, there's be a lot of them situations. Then you reface that person playing that same character and then they bust your ass. You'd be like, well, damn, maybe it was me. Like, like, that's just but I do like that they're trying to fix the metas now, because I love the fact that a lot of these games are starting to include bans. That's what you need. Clean it up. No more of this meta shit. We banning niggas. You ain't using him. You're not using this character. Especially on Marvel, they be getting them out of there. They be getting Wolverine out of there. Who else?
Hey, man. Quick question. Quick question on that note. How would y'all feel if they did that if you would have got to a certain rank in fighting games, and they ban characters in fighting games? How would y'all feel if they implement that? You have to reach a certain rank in fighting games, though, like a real high rank in fight games for them.
I don't think that would work.
I mean, it would. I don't think it'll work though. To be honest with you, because the fight game community would push back on it real hard because it's like, okay, I train with this character. Once I get to whatever the highest level is, I can't pick them against nobody no more. So I'm like, you get there at that point to fight against better people anyway.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm getting up to platinum ranking, I want to fight against other people in platinum ranking, not have to go back down and try to find somebody else. I mean, it'd be a cool way to kind of learn another character, make people use other characters, but it'll like mess up the flow a little bit. I don't think it'll work good unless it.
Okay.
I don't know. It'll have to be a certain way.
It's too singular. It's too singular for fighting games. Most people just have one main character they use. So once you ban that character that they use, everybody gonna be like.
Especially if it's a fighting game that has a very, very limited roster with like 10 or 12 characters, and it's gonna be tough then. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's just be playing devil's advocate.
Oh no, I understand.
But,
cool though.
But my choice, I definitely rolled with the casuals. That was kind of my ending on that. I wasn't too long winded on that one, but for sure, I'm rolling with casuals over meta.
My bad, because I know I was, nigga. But anyway, appreciate your feedback, baby. All right, man. Who we got? Mac or Snap? Which one y'all?
It's me.
Go for it.
I'm casual. I had to look and think about it for a second, but I mean, granted, I do look at like the meta decks or the meta gun builds or whatever, but I look at it just to base off. Okay, let's see how they're doing it, but I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it because the way they do it ain't fun to me. It's just a job, and I ain't trying to play like that. But the casual for me, that's where I would go. I mean, as far as fighting games, I always go with the characters. I only play a certain style anyway, so certain characters that's what I'm gonna play. And they ain't always meta the ones I play. And so I mean, with Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm like Mike said, man, I'm trying to make somebody mad. I ain't trying to beat you with a, not all the time. I mean, if I get my character up to the, one shot, I'll do it. But most of the time I'm trying to just make you mad. The more frustration I get out of you, in my mind, hey, on there, man. Look, what is it, Dr. Troll? I think, or no, Dr. Toxic. That is my name. So I get a kick out of it, man. The more frustrated you get, the better off I feel, man. I'm sorry to say that, but that's just how it is. I didn't went towards on duty. That's the way I do now. That's why I run with a knife or a bat or something, just to hear people talk about me. I'm running around with a bat, man. Hey, man, I ain't got to sit in the corner, man. I'm gonna run around with you, man. It's good, and I get a kick out of that. So
that's what's supposed to be. You having fun. That's how you going to play and what you.
I don't care about what other people. I don't care about that, man. Yeah, I mean MMOs and stuff is kind of cool though. I mean with the meta builds, but even with that, like they build a character that I'm trying to play a certain way. I look at it, but I'm like, okay, like Diablo, like they had their necromancer had him built a certain way. It's like I like it, but he don't have this move or that move, so I'm gonna take these moves out. I'm gonna put the moves that I want to put in there. So it's kind of like a hybrid. But I would say I'm kind of in the middle, but I'm mostly casual though, man. I don't really like the meta version. I just kind of do the way I want to do it anyway. Whatever's fun for me.
I just definitely want to call out one game that had the absolute best necro class that I've seen. Wosen hands down had the best necromancer class that I've seen in any ARPG. I just had to call that out, bro. No, I'll get back into it. But you said the witch in the first PoE, right, man? You said the witch in the first PoE.
They had one limited amount of people you can grab. They didn't have no cap limit on them. As long as you were dead, bosses and all.
Yeah. So it was crazy, but that's a whole nother topic that we're gonna have to discuss. So, you got anything else you got, Snap?
No, I'm good. Casual for the win, man. I'm team casual.
All right, Matt, go for it.
Well, I used to be a hardcore sweat in my younger days. But I wouldn't say I was meta though. I used to play competitions, locals where I stay in Jacksonville. I used to go around places and sometimes we travel too. It just depends. But I would say I was back then. I wasn't a casual, but I wasn't meta because even when I did play the fighting games, I didn't play with meta characters. I played with who I felt good with, who I was comfortable with. I didn't. Even when I play fighting games now, I don't never pick the best characters. I
But
don't
you
know.
play with but you play with the most tactical motherfuckers. Like the charge characters are considered like technical characters in a certain degree. So I
Yeah,
won't say you're casual neither. I will probably, if we got to come up with a middle ground. So I would say middle ground will probably be semi-sweaty. Let's just say that. Let's just say semi-sweaty.
yeah. I'm back then. I used to play. I thought I was real good. I was all right. And then now, as I got older, especially now, the last 2 or 3 years, I'm super casual. I still like playing with characters a little different or a little harder to play with. Like Mike was saying, like the charge characters. It was a character on Blaze Blue. I don't remember what my boy name was with the big buster, the big old giant sword looked like a door. I can't think of his name right now. What his name was,
Oh,
Mike?
you talking about Akusa. I know who you're talking about. You talking about the
Yeah,
dude with the great sword on Blaze Blue. Yeah.
man, yeah, he
That
was
that
killer.
motherfucker was technical.
But I
He
loved him.
yeah, he
I,
was
I like
that's
stuff
probably the
like that.
most technical person they put on there.
Yeah, I like the stuff like that. Give me a challenge. But I do like the fact that I came up with a style that works for me. I can play far away, keep away. I can play up close. I can play mid, and I use this do stuff a little different. Even when I make my decks on Yu-Gi-Oh, most of my decks I try to end the match quick. I ain't gonna lie. I
Power!
quick power thing. Last 10 rounds of sweating. I'm good with it. I ain't with that. Shooting games. I tend to pick the okay people, the mid people on like on Overwatch games and stuff. I pick the mid stuff on Marvel Snap, Marvel not Snap, but Marvel on Rivals. I pick just the basic characters. Um, I just try to be casual as ever, man. I just want to just to play to have fun. I don't want to be in there. Oh man, you ain't trying. Man, you ain't holding your weight. Blah 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 blah. I view it like this. I always try to be good enough at any game I play to where I'm not holding nobody back, especially if it's team based or if we trying to raid dungeons. I want to at least be good enough to say like, okay, well, shit, I ain't holding everybody back, or if I'm holding everybody back, I get my ass out of here and get right. So, I'm more casual. I don't like nothing metal, man. Metal to me is just like straight up playing style that ain't you. You copying whoever they playing copying. I mean, you just trying to do somebody else's style that's not yours and it's not true to you. Even with anime, like I watch a lot of you guys' recommendations and stuff, and then I tend to venture out and watch my own little stuff too, just to kind of see if something that I might like, and I try to recommend every now and then, even though it might be old or everybody done seen it by the time I be done figured it out. But you know, I don't do meta anime either. Everything that's something like really, really, really popular, I wait. I kind of wait till the hype die down.
What you said that, boy, it reminds me so much of what Snap always be telling me. Like, nigga, I ain't got to it yet, Mike. I ain't got to it yet. I ain't got to it yet, Mike. Hold on, wait.
Yeah,
Don't send me no more. Don't send me no more recommendations. I ain't got to it. I
I
ain't
got
got
to
to the
him
ones
yet.
you sent me
Yeah.
yet.
yeah, but that's my run on it. I'm casual. Back in the day, in my 20s and early teens, I was real competitive, with, especially fighting game scene. But you
I still think it's some motherfuckers that still think your ass is meta on fighting games, nigga.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess because I play you a lot, Mac, or we play you a lot, man. I don't see it. I enjoy going against you,
I
man.
like fighting.
I'm
I like fighting against bad. I see with me playing. See, I guess it's because I played so much fighting games growing up,
hmm
and when y'all choose to play fighting games, I be like, I have to feel like playing fighting games to play it. And that's me. I like to play fighting games, and I don't give a damn if I'm going against Mac either way. I don't give a fuck about going against Mac or anybody. It's just that I have to feel like playing fighting games. That's just really what it is. Because majority of the time I like to go, I like exploring. I like adventuring and shit. So if I can't adventure in real life, I figured that I'll adventure in the game. So that's really my third. But far as playing against Mac and fight games, oh no. Whenever Matt feeling like hey man, let's strap. Like, all right, Matt. Me and Snap on there, but we can't say nothing about everybody else. Everybody else think you're still meta to them, man.
Meta characters, man. That's the other thing.
Your play style is better, nigga. You got a better play style. You got a better play style, nigga.
All right. Let me take my glasses off, man.
You got a better play style, nigga.
What's the play style, man?
You got a better play style, nigga.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. You already know, bro. Every time it got to the point now that when Jody bring up fight games, so I gotta hop on and get my ass kicked too. Like, what you mean? What that's supposed to be? It's to a point now, man. He already verbally called it out. He's like, nigga, you gonna play Call of Duty with me, nigga?
What he want me, bro?
Oh my god!
And if Jody listening, Jody gonna chime in on it. I already know Jody gonna chime in.
Oh, man.
Breeze is gonna chime in on it. Like, dude, Breeze feel like if I'm getting my ass kicked in this fight game, then you need to meet him halfway, nigga. You need to play Call of Duty. That's funny too. I find that hilarious anytime he bring it up too. I'm like, damn, you really want Mac to play Call of Duty?
I don't know why. I guess they want to raise.
You know why? He want to BBC your ass just like you be BBC him in the fight games. Nigga, he gonna be. Damn. Hey, that ain't horrible. That's just the truth. That's just the absolute truth, man. That's just what it is. He said, nigga, I gotta play this fight game and get your ass, nigga. You need to meet me halfway, nigga. You know that song that Lenny Loggins song at the end of Over the Top, nigga. At the end when Sylvester Stallone finally won the arm wrestling contest. Meet me halfway. He like, meet me halfway across the sky.
I'm dead.
Anyway, man, we got anything else to wrap up? Go ahead.
There has been a couple of instances I have seen Meta Mac come out.
Oh Lord, that's new name now, Meta Mac, boy.
On fight games,
hey,
Lord.
Meta Mac,
boy. Hey, you had to push him to a certain point, cause see, you only seen a couple of times, motherfucker. I must have put this motherfucker to the brink a good amount of times, cause I knew the Meta Mac always exists. Nigga, I always ran across that nigga, especially in Street Fighter 5. I ran across this nigga Street Fighter 5. I ran across this nigga Mortal Kombat 11. I ran across this motherfucker in what other game? Nigga in Under Night, Blaze Blue, KOF. Nigga, especially KOF. That Ash. Oh, that motherfucker had that Ash coming. I was glad when I beat his ass with Ash. I was glad when I beat Ash ass that game.
I knew I was going to take care of that day.
And Matt, and the fucked up part about that fight, Matt knew he was going to lose that fight. Because Matt said, no. I said, motherfucker, no. Run that shit back. that shit back. I said, run that shit back.
Run it.
Matt said,
Run it,
oh,
son.
shit, I think I pressed the button. Yeah, Metal Mike had to come out, nigga. Or Tryhard Mike had to come out in that fight, nigga. Because if you would have fought Ash and KO, if you played against Ash, a good Ash player in KOF 11, that motherfucker was the most. You talk about a meta character, that motherfucker was broken. That nigga had a low fireball, a high fireball, air fireball. That nigga could play at close range. He could play at a distance. That nigga was all around, and you couldn't do shit. You could barely get in with Ash. And if you got in with Ash, you had to make sure you stay on top of his ass. Because Ash was a pain in the fucking ass, boy. Damn, that nigga was a pain.
Yeah.
But the fat snap, you only ran across this nigga when I can remember we talked about this before. When you said, man, I ain't played against a man. Shit, nigga. Nigga, I don't know why the fuck it took you so long to see it. That nigga always went all out on my ass when he felt the noise.
But I only see it on other people. Though. I don't never see it on me. Like Shin Kick Nick when we had to go to Killer Instinct with Glacier.
Hey, nigga. Hey. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. I never seen Matt that aggravated before. Nigga.
This nigga said you can't stop, you can't win. He said beat it.
What game was that? DOA?
It was DOA.
That was DOA.
Yeah.
Hey, Tim. That's a quick story before we move on to the next, man. Because I know we've been on this shit for a minute.
Yeah.
So, man, we used to play DOA. I think it was DOA 4.
There was Virtual Fighter.
No, it was DOA. No, it was DOA, man.
No, it was DOA on that one, man.
I thought it was a little dude.
It was Dead or Alive.
Yeah, it was a little dude on DOA as well.
It was Dead or Alive. It was Dead or Alive because, that's the one that we played when we used to enjoy the tag system.
Specifically, that was on the beach that match was happening at. I still remember that. It was on the beach.
Yeah.
He kept shin kicking.
Our friend Nick, Slick Willie, Nick, he put him and Matt played in some matches, and they played DOA, and all Nick was doing was shin kicking them.
Yeah.
And Matt couldn't do shit about it. It was like shin kicking them.
He would call it every time he do it too. Shin kick.
And he would call it out. He was like, shin kick.
Nah, bro.
And Matt was like,
what do you say?
Oh, he said if you don't like it, stop it.
Oh yeah.
He was saying if you don't like it, stop it.
Yeah. And Matt couldn't stop it.
But boy, when we switched over to Killer Instinct, Matt ate his ass alive. Matt ate his ass alive, boy. He ate his ass for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, boy. That shit was hilarious, boy. And Nick was laughing the whole time when Matt was beating him because he already knew what it was.
He knew it was going to come. Yeah.
He knew it was coming. As a matter of fact, we let Mac and him go first, so Mac can go ahead and get it out his system. Go ahead and get it out your system, bro.
I was so hot. I remember being real hot about that shit. That shit.
Oh shit!
I used to miss it, man. We played a session of Killer.
I just miss talking to Nick, though. I just miss talking to Nick, man. I miss him being at the party, just listening to his ass talk.
For about 40 minutes one day, it was just me and him. And I was picking his characters playing together. I said, Nick, I was trying to talk, beating his ass. No character and beat you with him or her or whatever.
It was Myra. Yeah.
All his characters, I was just picking his characters and playing better than he is with them. Oh man, I used to trolling him.
That's that pettiness right there.
Yeah, it was. That shin kick shit. That shit. I would whoop his ass every time I get a chance. I know.
All right, man. Let's move forward, man. We got anything else before we wrap up?
No, the shin kick.
I know, right?
That shin kick right to the next segment, man.
There we go. Hey, that was an awesome ass way to do that shit. So, all right, man, we heading to RNA, man. Ring and Arena, man. We're gonna go ahead and recap, give our thoughts about the playoffs and wrestling news. Let's go ahead and do wrestling first, cause this shit, wrestling has just been dry, man. let's just call it what it is. It's been dry as fuck. Well, I ain't gonna say wrestling as a whole. Let's just say WWE has been dry. WWE has been dry as a motherfucking whole. Everybody else is doing great. TNA has been cool. TNA been having some cool things going on. You know what I'm saying? The AEW got some cool things going on, but WWE trips, you're dry. The water's running dry, and I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't know what you're building towards. We don't know. I don't know. Shit. I can't figure it out. Just not got to watch a Saturday night main event last night, and that shit was like, I mean, it was great to see Bronson Reed come back, so I'm excited about them, about what they finna do with their new stable with Bronson and Braun Breaker. So that's going to be cool. And then R-Truth got a highlight by just being a black copy of John Cena, which is fucking hilarious. He was Ron Cena, nigga. Yeah. So that was so hilarious. But if those are the highlights of the show, bro, that was the highlights of Saturday Night Main Event, then shit, I mean, I don't know what to say. I can't say that Raw and SmackDown. I can say at least Raw and SmackDown was pretty decent for last week, so I can't too much shit on that. But Saturday Night Main Event, you blew this event up, and it should have been bigger than what it was, and you just didn't capitalize on it, in my opinion. So I'm just waiting. I'm just trying to see what you're building towards, Trips, because as of right now, I don't see it. I don't see what you're building towards for Money in the Bank. I don't see what you're building towards for SummerSlam. I just don't see it. And then, in my opinion, you're making your world champion look weak by constantly having him being saved. You know what I'm saying? I can understand him being saved on some occasions, but you having him save at the end of each title defense, that's not making your character strong. You're making them feel bad. And the thing is, you want to try to capitalize on Jay's run while he can before the fans in the crowd get bored of him.
Yep.
You want to try to capitalize on that because the crowd love him. I mean, as a face character, you're building Jay's face run for world champion better than Cody Rhodes' run as champion. And Cody ran the belt, and Cody held the belt for a fucking year. He held the belt for a fucking year, for a full year. And Jay's world championship run is better than Cody's and Walter's combined already, just because of the fact that the opponents that he had to face.
Yeah, now it looks like what he's about to face Cena now, right?
Yeah, now you got Cena involved.
Yeah.
So now we like, well, damn. So does this mean in like are they setting up for Jay and Cena? I mean, Jay and Cena at Night of Champions?
Yeah,
I know it's not going to be a Night of Champions. I know it's not going to be champion versus champion. So it's probably just going to be two champions going at it.
Yeah.
Unless they have.
Is it before SummerSlam or is it after?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know when Night of Champions is going to set up for. But
yeah, I got to look at Cena's countdown calendar, man, and see how many more days he got.
I know, right? So that's just what that is. That's pretty much that's my spiel on how I feel what's been going on. But as far as AEW and TNA, they cooking. Especially you got MJF now in the Hurt Syndicate.
Hurt Syndicate, yeah.
That's been funny. It's been funny seeing. It's so funny seeing him there as the only white boy surrounded by a whole black crew. It's just so funny just seeing MJF there in this situation. And MJF is probably loving this shit too. He enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? You got them going good, and man, the women's TNA division looks like they getting back on track. So, you know, it's been a lot of cool things happening on both sides, man. But as far as WWE go, y'all so-called premium live events, I need to see something.
They ain't that premium no more, huh?
Exactly. I need to see something. But that's my take. What about you, Chris? Because I know Matt stepped away probably because in the fuck wrestling. He probably still
he tried to talk about wrestling.
He in his fuck wrestling art.
Man. I'm pretty much in the same boat though. I mean, it's like I like. Don't get me wrong, they got their moments. It ain't like the whole thing in general. It ain't like all good. It's just they got their moments. WWE does, and it is what it is type thing. But some stuff don't make no sense. But I am excited. I agree with you on that though. I am excited about the Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, freaking thing. Seth Rollins. I'm excited about that. See, they ain't even got a name of their faction yet, so. I'm just excited.
I'm telling you, they need one more. Me and Mac was talking. Me, Mac, and James was talking last night who that fourth person can be. And me personally, I brought up Carmelo Hayes. I said, because you got two big motherfuckers, now you need somebody fast. Mm-hmm. And when I thought about that, when James said something about James and Matt both brought up Carmelo Hayes, and I was like, they should add him to it. Paul Heyman should definitely add Carmelo Hayes to that group.
Yeah, because I think him and Miz I think they've been having like little issues with their little.
I'm telling you, man, Carmelo Hayes would be perfect for that group, man. He would be especially he the brash up and comer. He the brash up and comer, man. Carmelo under Paul Heyman.
Yeah,
Paul Heyman guy. Yeah,
Black now. I think he's with Aleister Black now.
You said what?
Carmelo Hayes is in a feud with Aleister Black.
He is, and them motherfuckers got some crazy chemistry, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They got some crazy chemistry. I'm like, have these motherfuckers fought before? Because these motherfuckers in the ring creating magic. Aleister and Carmelo Hayes in that ring wrestling like they've been wrestling for 10 years, bro. They in there wrestling like they've been together for 10, like they've been going against each other for 10 years. And these niggas only crossed paths like twice.
Mm-hmm.
They only crossed paths twice. That shit is insane, bro.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. I really ain't got too much. I ain't been watching too much of wrestling, honestly, but that's pretty much all I got to say. I mean, the women, they okay. They doing some stuff.
I mean, the women doing better. The women got better shit going on than the guys.
Yeah,
I can tell you that.
How do you feel about this little run that Zelina Vega has right now? I think once she gets done with the Chelsea Green thing.
I said this last night. They put the title on. They put the title on her when she had no momentum.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad decision. Because how you going to put a title on somebody that had no type of momentum or run with them? Yeah, you beat Chelsea Green 4 times, but it wasn't like consistently being on. It wasn't consistently on TV. Everybody didn't see it. Yeah, and then plus you didn't hype her up enough when she was challenging for Chelsea Green. No. You didn't hype her up like you hyped Meechin up when Meechin was challenging for it. Because if you paid attention when Meechin was challenging for Chelsea Green, at least Meechin, fuck that. Mia Yim had some hype to her. had some hype and some buzz around her when she was challenging Chelsea.
Yeah.
And they actually had some good matches and everything. But when Selena just came out of nowhere. And this is no shot towards Selena because I'm glad that she finally got singles gold and is finally getting a run. But you should have built her up properly because fans is barely reacting to her.
Yeah.
When she get a reaction. You know what I'm saying? She missed the area code on the 619 yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It was like a 6-1. She missed the 9. She totally missed the 9 yesterday. And it happens. And don't get me wrong, it happens because botches happen, bro. That's not even my main point. The botch ain't even the main point. It's the fact that Triple H did not book Triple H, Michael Hayes, or whoever there's backstage. They did not book her with no momentum. You built her up to this title run, and she has zero momentum.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Her peak momentum was at Puerto Rico when she fought Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. But I'm saying
she was hot then.
Yeah. And WWE and Triple H, they have a bad habit of that. They don't capitalize when the wrestlers are hot.
Yeah.
They don't capitalize on them. Nigga, they want to put a championship on somebody when they lukewarm.
Yeah.
Like, this shit makes no sense when they lukewarm.
Yeah.
Like, I want Selena to have an absolutely fantastic run because she fucking deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
But they need to do their due diligence and book her right.
Yeah. Speaking of your botches though, Mike, the commentators, what was it? SmackDown. I think it was SmackDown. Man, they did a wonderful job when the Street Profits was facing Fraxium because Nathan Frazier had jumped on the top rope to do was like springboard, whatever he was gonna do. But when he jumped up there, he slipped. So he fell back down. Immediately, the commentator's like, "Oh, he fainted. He fainted Montez Ford." And because he jumped back up and did it again. But I was like, okay. So the commentators called it and they kind of like helped him out a little bit because he slipped, but they called it as a feint. I was like, okay, man, about time.
But see, me personally, when you got NXT, when you got people that's coming up to the big roster, like them guys, Fraxium, they knew. They coming up on the roster. Julian, Roxanne Perez. My expectations for them is to fuck up. Mainly because this is a bigger stage for them.
Yep.
This is a huge stage. So my expectations for them, I'm not expecting them to be right off the gate.
Right. Because
that shit is going to take time for them to get used to the fans, to get used to all the spotlight that they got. That's going to take time. So I'm cool. I'm a little bit more lenient on the NXT people. But when you've been there for a minute and you slip up, it's either you got a bad night or you know what I'm saying, it's either you got a bad night, 2, you know what I'm saying, you're doing too motherfucking much. or 3 you just fucked up. Ain't no other way to hide it. You just fucked up. But that's pretty much how I feel about that. But
yeah.
I need to see a fucking draft because we seeing motherfuckers being drafted to shows and without the fucking draft, and I'm losing track of shit. Cause I'm like, we ain't seen no motherfucking draft, but yet we saw 3 potential NXT call-ups.
Yeah.
4 technically. And without no motherfucking draft. So
no draft, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck. That's the main reason why I'm like, I don't see what the fuck is going on. The only thing that I know that's going on right now that Paul Heyman is trying to resurrect another storyline that's going to probably try to stretch into the next 2 or 3 years.
Another bloodline storyline, what you saying?
No, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's going to, Paul, if you pay attention to Paul is real big in long-term storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Paul is, and he's good, and he's good with that when he got the keys. So we'll see how long this storyline tell. But me personally, I don't think it's going to last for. I could see it ending in a year at most because Braun Breaker going to be too fucking hot. He's already hot now, and they're trying to die down that he got, but it's not working. It's just not working, bro. He too hot. Anytime he step in the ring,
Yeah, dogs
they
barking.
barking, bro. They barking. You pretty much already had a top. You had a top guy in him already, and yet you bringing him back down to a minion. You bringing him back down to a minion, like
That
no,
should have
bro.
been. They should have. See, they'd have been patient. They could have had Bronson Reed be part of Seth Rollins' little group, and then that would have had Braun had to go through Reed to get to Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
They killed all his babyface momentum. But
because
Yeah, but-
because if they would have brought some other people in, Braun Breaker could have been that surprise third man that could have helped Sammy and Punk. He could have been that surprise man to come out there and help them. And that would have been a huge pop then. But once again, we don't know what they're building towards. So that's what I got. That's what me and Snap got for wrestling. That's what me and Snap got for wrestling. And I know Bob is still playing catch up. And Mac, you in your fuck wrestling era.
Mhm.
You in your fuck wrestling. You in your fuck not fuck wrestling era. I mean, you in your fuck wrestling phase right now.
Yeah, I did see a cool match. The Matt Hardy and I can't think of the black dude's name. He was the guy who jumped off the cage and they didn't catch him. I can't think of his name right now.
That was a good match. That's what I'm saying. TNA been doing TNA and AEW, man. They cooking.
They better start
cooking
catching
right.
people.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
that was disrespectful as hell for y'all not to catch that guy.
Yeah, him and Matt Hardy teamed up to fight the Nemeth boys.
Nick Namath. Okay.
Yeah, that was a cool little match, man. I caught some of that. Well, I caught that match, but
I'm so glad that they put them as a tag team, man. I just hope that I can't wait. They still ain't fully showcasing them fully as a tag team yet. But boy, I'm just waiting.
They the champs over there.
Yeah, I know they're the champs, but they still ain't showcasing them like how they supposed to, in my opinion. They still need to be showcased a little bit more. Like, I really want to see them motherfuckers show out. I want them motherfuckers to, show out. And I'm not talking about, wrestling-wise. I'm talking about, personality-wise. I'm talking about just personality-wise. But
how is the brother? Is the brother good or what? In the ring?
Ryan's pretty good.
Okay. It's all right.
Ryan's ain't bad. I mean, he ain't Dolph, but you know, he definitely hold his own.
He can get by.
Okay.
Yeah, he can definitely hold his own.
Tag team setting, yeah, he can get by. He was in AEW for a little while.
Yeah. So now, before we get off the wrestling, somebody over there at TNA still lingering. So, and we know we got this partnership with WWE and TNA. Are y'all expecting her to make an appearance in NXT? And you know who I'm talking about. Her.
Oh.
Are you expecting her to make an appearance in NXT?
How's she been acting? Has she been good lately? I mean, has she been
good. She been good so far.
Okay. So far, yeah, okay.
She been good so far.
Black girl.
What about you, Matt?
Yeah, they got her teaming up with that black girl used
Alicia
to wrestle.
Fox.
Yeah, with Alicia Fox.
Yeah, they got her. I think Alicia Fox just won the belt.
Nuh-uh.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Damn, I'm gonna have to look at that. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. This is crazy. But I think Tessa Blanchard eventually will come face to face with somebody in WWE. It's destined. So they'll have. I
We
don't know.
already we already know who the
They're
destined
gonna get some
person.
pushback. Well, I see. That's why I think that's not gonna happen because I don't think Charlotte won't put her name with that.
I don't see why not.
Charlotte already. Charlotte. The way Charlotte acts, she sounds like she over that, and that could have happened years ago, but it didn't. And
Yeah.
now she's at that point. I think Charlotte at the point now is like, I don't need to have. I already don't. People don't like me, and then you're gonna have me fight against this chick who Charlotte probably don't even like due to what's been going on. But for her to be in that locker room, I don't think she'll be welcome. To be honest with you, I don't think they'll be welcome unless the money's right on the table for both
Well,
opponents.
how about having her show up in TNA then? Having Charlotte show up in TNA then.
You still gotta work with her. It's some people just probably just won't work with her.
Yeah.
I think the high echelon women in WWE won't work with her.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Now, I may be
No,
wrong.
no, ain't no. I mean, it's valid. But she is doing her due diligence, what I'm saying, to be right. So I just commend that. But, we'll see how it goes. But what's that? One more thing. I can't think of the one more thing, so I guess we're just gonna have to move forward. All right, Matt, kick us off with the NBA playoffs, bro.
Well, there's been a lot of foolishness. To be honest with you, I was a little hurt and a little upset last night that Minnesota beat the hell out of OKC like that. It was like everything went wrong for OKC that could go wrong. You got motherfuckers hitting threes and went missing. Defense was not been playing defense. It was just bad. And before that game happened, I had a conversation with my friend Troy, and let's say this part. We had brought up. It was like before the game happened. Before the game happened. We were like, he was like, boy, he was talking about Ant-Man. Boy, it ain't fun playing against niggas your age, is it? Because he was good for beating up on people 35, 30, 40, whatever. They beating up on them kind of players, but you playing against a team your age and they ain't doing shit. So it was real funny. And then they came back today, last night, and they did what they did. But I still expect them to lose.
Yeah.
Because I could see them getting this game in Minnesota. It was a must win. Desperation win. Ant-Man had to play good, and he played damn good. Now I don't expect the rest of the team to shoot like they shot the rest of these series because that's just what them throughout the whole playoffs they wasn't shooting like that. And for them to shoot how they shot last night, I don't see that happening again.
But that happened in the Warriors game too, though, man. They was playing like that when they played against the Warriors too. But I see the point that you're making. You don't see them playing against. You don't see them shooting like that
for 4 games, and it was just like,
yeah.
Nah,
you don't see them playing like that against a young team. That's what you're saying.
Good. I mean, this was one of them games. It was like, all right, we're gonna throw the towel in. OKC ain't play nobody midway through the third quarter. It was like, all right, we see the writing on the wall on this one. Let's get everybody out. Let's get the young boys in, the younger boys in, and let them go out there and get some confidence just in case we do need them eventually. But I still think that's going to go maybe 6 games. I see OKC going winning. Because I don't think once it gets back to Oklahoma, I don't think Ant-Man and them going to pull a win out. I think it's going to go to 6. The Knicks game, they got to do what the Timberwolves just did and beat Indy. They're gonna have to beat Indy, man. Indy riding on house money right now, and none of the series they was expected to win. None of them,
and they came off on top.
Yeah, and they just rolling with it, man. They feel like the underdog, and we out to prove a point. I mean, and I love it. I don't. Me personally, I don't like this version of Indiana. I was more of a Reggie Miller Indiana Pacer fan. I don't really like these guys, but I can't deny how they playing. So they're doing good. It sucks because Jalen Brunson is giving you all he got, and it's not enough. You know what I'm saying? He's kind of holding on to the ball a little bit too much for me. But what Indiana's doing, what not the other teams haven't done to the Knicks, was make them play faster. And the Knicks really don't have ball movement or good ball movement, and they're forcing them to play and move around a little faster than they want to. And that's what's kind of throwing them off. I don't know what Tibbs going to do offensively to kind of slow that down or to get them back into what they wanted or what they've been doing that's been normally been working for them throughout the year. But you got to get a win tonight, man. If they don't get a win tonight, man, it might be brooms might be coming out, man. It might be brooms coming out.
Man.
They don't win tonight. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. But yeah, it might be some brooms coming out, bro.
I'll say it. I think the Knicks blew it. I really think the Knicks, you lose twice in the Garden.
Yeah.
To Indiana. Nothing against Indiana, but to Indiana. Like, y'all, bro.
First off, them two losses, and just think about what you just said. Repeat what you just said.
Well, they lost to Indiana in the Garden. Like, y'all.
Exactly. Two losses in New York.
The first game was diabolical. That was a diabolical 13-point comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody seen that shit. Like, well, I mean, we sort of seen it, but we ain't like, what the fuck was that? So they took that game. They shouldn't have won that one. Yep. That second game, when Halliburton had all of 2 points going into the half, and you mean to tell me y'all was tied?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, what's going on? Jalen Brunson holding the ball too long, running the clock out for 17 seconds or whatever, so nobody else can get a groove going, except when they take them out to get a breather. Then they actually start hooping.
Yep.
But it was just like, you could just see it and you could just feel it. Like, just the air inside that building would just get sucked up every time they do something. They're like, yeah. And then 2 seconds later, Siakam or somebody make a layup or something. They're like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
In the entire game, when it was that close the entire game, I already knew. I was like, they're going to lose this. And they're going to go down 2-0 and have to go to Indiana, where Indiana ain't really lost at home.
Mm-mm. And they crowd crazy right now.
I think the brooms may really be coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be so unfortunate because I think the morality inside that locker room is just
dead.
I don't know. I think these series runs is finally just getting to them. I think a little bit of that might be it too. Like, they just wear and tear, man.
Mm-hmm.
That could be it.
You know, Thibodeau don't believe in playing his bench. So,
and yeah, you rotating 8 people. Everybody else is using 10, 11.
Right.
But going over to Timberwolves and OKC, I love what Timberwolves did last night because they needed that. They needed that bad. Like, I mean, I literally thought it was just an outclass of teams for a minute there. I was like, the way OKC was winning in OKC, I was just like, I don't know. Like, y'all getting kind of cooked in a respectful way. Like, you know, like they were just playing better ball. So I love the fact to see the Timberwolves come alive and come back around and belt to ass situation. What they beat them by, like 40 points?
Yeah, 41 or 43 points, something like that.
Ooh, Lord, you know you needed that because now they could go with some momentum. Okay, we got that first game back at home. We definitely go. I believe they're gonna get the second game, but they got to bring that same energy in the OKC building. You can't let them boys, just take off on you because you know they get hot quick, and that crowd gonna hype them, and it gets out of control quick.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully they clean that up. Hopefully they found the fixes or whatever they needed to do. But I just liked it to see it because I was hoping it wasn't going to be like a double sweep going for the tip. Because I really don't. I don't know why. I don't know if I would want to see an OKC and Pacers.
No, I don't know.
Ending, and then what if Pacers win at the very end? What do we do with that? Like,
said, what do we
Who
do
was,
with that?
who
Hey,
was
hey, bro.
happy about that?
Hey. Now I don't need Indiana filing a complaint on our podcast.
That's just gonna be
I'm
ugly.
talking.
We just gonna be happy about that
I'm not even
bullshit.
talking about the
Where
Pacers. I'm not even talking about the Pacers team, nigga. I'm
where
talking
did these
about the
Indianapolis
state.
fans
I'm talking
come
about
from?
the state of Indiana in general.
Mike, there's people that live in Indiana that ain't even Indiana fans.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, where did all these fans come from? Like, what?
Well,
Like,
we already know. We
this
already
is
know
some
what they came from.
diabolical. Who would have thought Halliburton took that shit to heart? Did he not? He's like, damn, I sat down on the Olympic game. They think I'm the most overrated player in the NBA. I'm about to
Yeah,
show my ass.
yeah.
And goddamn if he ain't doing it.
Nimhart. I said Nimrod. Nimhart and Nimhart and Pascal Siakam. Pascal Siakam, man, they playing their ass off, man. Nimrod, damn, call that man Nimrod.
Siakam
Yeah.
handling business, man.
What?
Yeah.
That was the most underrated trades from last year, man. He helped them last year, and it just really just showing again this year. He playing his ass off in the playoffs. I don't know. That was an underrated trade getting him from Toronto.
Bro, it's so
Man,
egregious too. What you about to
I
say?
was just expecting me personally when we got both of these games. When we got both of these games, I was excited for both of them. I mean, at the highest degree. I was excited for both of them because all right, we get in the finals. We finna finally get who finna earn their way to the finals. My expectations was for both games to go to 7.
Mm.
And the way, and especially the New York and Pacers game, I was expecting both games to go to Game 7, man. But I was definitely expecting New York to clean house in the first 2 games when they was home. My expectation when Indiana got them 2 games in the Garden,
Mm-hmm.
in the Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Let me repeat that one more time. In the Garden. Nigga,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like,
Exactly what the
what's
fuck New
happening?
York said. All
Like,
them
what
celebrities out there, like, what the hell?
what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Shit. Like, I was expecting both games to go to Game 7, but at this point, man, the only game that I still think the Timberwolves in the OKC game want to go to Game 7. That's my belief. I could be wrong, but that's my expectation. I still think they're going to go to Game 7.
Let me ask y'all this though: do y'all think the same thing I'm thinking? As in the league about to turn them sliders on? Because I don't know if they can afford Knicks not going to this championship. All that money.
Well, so the sliders finna get turned up for somebody because, like you said, the Pacers will fuck around and go to the
If you
NBA.
think these,
That team, they're gonna be like, "Oh, we can't do this. We can't have this.
he looking at that sheet, them sticks, that
We're gonna
money.
get." Boy, I'm telling you, if the referee Scott Foster tonight, y'all watch. If y'all go on there and see who the referee is, if it's Scott Foster tonight, the sliders got turned on.
They said we need this to go to Game 7. I
Yeah.
don't care how you make it happen, but make
And
it.
what happened? The Knicks got to win tonight.
Like, we got to
got
go back to the Knicks. We got to go back to the Garden at least 2 more times.
Yeah.
Get that
we got to
bread.
get something out of this. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all check that shit tonight.
Hold on, you gotta post the referee name, Matt, so we can be on the lookout. You gotta post
Oh my god!
No, post it in the chat. Post it in the chat, nigga.
If Scott Foster the referee tonight, we already knew what time it is.
Oh, hey, if he's the referee ongoing for the playoffs, then the Knicks go on.
Yeah, when they bring Scott Foster in, that's when you know we got to get a game or 2 to back to somebody when he come in. he that guy. He like the Nick Patrick of the NBA. You know, Nick
That's
Patrick referee.
up. Yeah, that's dirty.
NBA, bro.
Damn, that's dirty. That is dirty. God damn, man. All right, man. We got anything else to wrap up before we move forward?
I got one quick thing.
Go for it.
You know, the Pacers, man. I was in the back. I was watching the games. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, man, something just don't seem right. And so I got to scrolling YouTube, and not YouTube, but the internet. And lo and behold, somebody kind of brought my thoughts to the forefront. Man, Halliburton, that game winning shot he did in game one, that dude took about 4 steps. Like all these youngsters, they're traveling now, but they're not calling it. If you look, like they're taking at least 4 steps at minimum, and they're not calling it. Which I get, it's the playoffs. Yeah, let the guy play. But man, when it's something like that, come on now. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. The Knicks ain't gonna get swept, man. We come on, Scott.
I mean, your ideal to me, and this is just me speaking from a casual. What happened, Matt?
Hold on.
What happened, Matt?
Check your phone in a second.
Oh shit.
Oh no, this can't be good.
Oh, he on the referee. He refereeing the game.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Crew chief. There it is, Scott. That's what I'm talking about.
Go ahead and put some sliders up.
No,
but he ain't the ref. He controlling the sliders this time.
Yeah, he's controlling it.
So on that note, man, in my personal I can't speak from a hardcore sports fan, but I can only speak from a casual standpoint. Mm-hmm. But me personally, the ideal finals game that you will want New York against either the team. It don't matter who comes up on top to me. Well, watch it. It don't matter who comes up on top between OKC or the Wolves. But you definitely want the Knicks to be that one, to be that way to slide in the finals, because they're the biggest. They're not only they're the biggest team right now, in my opinion. They're the biggest team between everybody that's in the finals, because it's in fucking New York. That alone, you got a New York team there alone. So that alone right there. But between Minnesota and OKC, against two young guns, because both of them smoking, they hot smoking guns. That's what both of them teams are. So they smoking guns. So whoever comes up on top, man, we gonna be in for a treat. But New York needs to be in that spot, hands down. New York has to be, because if it turns out to be the Pacers or anybody else between OKC or Minnesota, nobody's not going to watch. That's just, people are barely going to watch. That's how I'm looking at it.
Oh yeah, yeah. They'll prefer Ant-Man to go, because they kind of he got a following, and then they could be like his rise to stardom, the bigger stardom, but they don't respect OKC like that. It's not the OKC when they had Durant, Westbrook, and James Harden. This OKC is like a team full of a bunch of really good players, but they just bunch of really good players, and it's like they don't bring any excitement. They don't bring any ratings. They just a good group of guys playing good basketball, and it sucks because you want to reward that kind of stuff, but the market is, man. It's like. It is what it is. It's kind of like I'm doing wrestling terms. Natalia, really good wrestler, can run circles around most of the women, but nobody cares.
Bro,
it sucks.
Can you literally imagine a year or a world out there where we have to say the 2025 NBA champions are the Indiana Pacers?
Ugh.
Just think about that. Like, what the fuck?
Ugh.
Like, huh?
That shit ain't even.
No disrespect, but all disrespect. Like,
all disrespect.
I mean, cool. Like it's like cool. It's like, bro, we won. I guess it's like you want to clap, like cool, but y'all not even the rawest team, and they got to go through that. Imagine they win and people still be like, but y'all wasn't even the rawest team.
They're gonna
but
be like,
we won.
I'm
like, well,
they're gonna always be like,
you beat hurt teams. You beat
you beat up on a bunch of hurt guys.
It's gonna be like an asterisk championship. It's just I feel bad for them because they playing their ass off, but it's just like nobody gonna respect it.
Nobody likes them though. They're not a likable team.
Like,
it's not a likable team. Ain't nobody likable on that team, bro. It's just
it's just the team. It's just oil money team. Like just
Lord have mercy.
I don't know. Like,
all right, man. Let's go ahead and move forward. Let's go. Anything else we got to wrap up before we move on?
Go ahead. That's all I'm gonna say. Game sliders are turned up tonight.
Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
He gonna be on. I think the WWE 2K25. He gonna be on their deal.
Oh, he is. He is. He gonna be a character. Tyler.
Name is.
Tyrese Halliburton. Oh.
Yeah. They added him as a special character. But
Wait, what? Wait, what I missed? Wait,
yeah.
Wait, no, what you should? Who's
on wrestling? The wrestling game?
Why? Wait, what?
Is he a fan? And he always showing.
One thing that they've been promoting lately, Mac, is all Triple H is like they remember when him and Jalen Brunson was on WWE television some years back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's almost like Triple H is taking credit. It's almost like he wrote the storyline himself.
That's how they said it too. Yeah, it's almost like like they knew it. Yeah, they were gonna face off again. Yep.
Yeah, shake your head like that again, man, because I'm shaking my head on this shit too.
Yeah, Tripp is pulling the Hulk, man. The Hogan, man. He pulling the Hogan. You know, he discovered
like,
he did.
He had a tweet. He had a tweet. Like it's almost like we wrote it ourselves.
Yeah.
Why you can't write your own? Why you can't write your own shit like that? So I wrote back. I tweeted back. That's what I was gonna do.
Oh man,
man! I tried to find a tweet, man. I couldn't find it because I was going to write back. You know me, I clap back quick. I clap back quick on Twitter.
Foolishness.
But anyway, man. Anything else we got before we move on to the next segment? That was a good one, Chris. I'm glad you brought that up. Because, nigga, I definitely wanted to say something about it. Oh, man. All right, man. Moving on, man. Screens and sounds, man. We're going to be talking about our favorite action movies. Not the best. Not our top 5 or not anything like that. Just our favorites. Our favorite action movies. And, Vibe, you kicked this one off, bro.
All right. Let's get into it. I thought this was a fun one. I had a fun time going down memory lane of like, what are my favorite action movies? Like, if that junk came on, I can't go away from the TV. Like, I might walk past, see it on, like, oh shit, you got to sit down and watch it with commercials. That's how you know you're dedicated.
I watch it with commercials. Yeah.
But in no particular order.
Go for it.
Of course, I got John Wick up there.
Okay.
I enjoyed the John Wick series. This one's a little bit older. Fifth Element.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I enjoy.
You like them 3 titties, man. That's what you like.
Watch, and this is gonna be Total Recall. Watch. This is gonna be Total Recall. Watch.
No girl, Total Recall and 3 titties. All that shit came out around the same time.
Mm-hmm. But you put redhead girls on the map. The first time anybody was looking at it. Anyway. But Blade.
Okay.
I like a good Blade. Like if I catch Blade on, I'm gonna watch. Especially 1 and 2. Like, 1 and 2 for sure. This one's probably my number 1 for sure. 300 Sparta.
Oh yeah.
Shit. What?
Yeah.
When that shit dropped in theaters, niggas was in there losing their fucking mind with them effects. I'm like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Shield bash, spear throw. Oh man. Great, fantastic.
That's good.
And my fifth would be the Dark Knight Batman.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. A solid list, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can't
A
go
solid
wrong.
list, man.
But when
All
Batman
right, so I'm definitely finna play Devil's Advocate right now. Out of those five
Shoot.
movies, which one pick one of those movies that you wouldn't mind having a spin-off, like a remastered movie or spin-off series?
Now let's do that for everybody.
Ooh, shit. Okay.
Oh, Matt said, Matt, you like that, didn't you? Matt said, hold on, let's do that for everybody, then. Nigga.
You know what?
Pick one. And that just came
because they already got
well,
because a few of them already have one. So
yeah.
Spin off. Ooh, bring back the Black Blade in the series. I think that would be kind of tough with the vampires.
You want to do
tried.
that series?
We tried, but they constantly getting canceled.
Yeah, like a remake, well, they can recast it like another movie. Like just bring the Blade community back, like that.
They
movie.
trying. It's trying.
Because it's time. Like ever since what's the name had to go away and sit down for them taxes, man.
But Wesley Snipes kind of made a look slick comment in the Wolverine the Deadpool movie that everybody missed, but nobody really paid attention to. And that walk-in was hard. He literally said that there will only be one Blade. So that was meant in a lot of ways to me, because if you pay attention to,
I would have mind him still being him and just come out with a new line. It's Blade, so he could be doing whatever the fuck. We gonna watch that shit.
We tried. They tried, man, but it's like every time something come up with Blade, nigga, it's like it's always bad news. It ain't never good. It's always bad news, bro.
I think it just made me think of an honorable mention.
Go for it.
Hopefully ain't nobody. I don't think anybody will have this on there. But the Chronicles of Riddick.
Oh, that is nice.
That is a good pick.
I enjoy that. That
was a good honorable mention.
With my man's I can't think of his name.
Ben Diesel.
Ben Diesel. Yeah, man.
Ben Diesel. That was a damn good pick. All right, cool. All right, so I'm next. So
what you got?
Oh man. We're talking about action movies. You already said John Wick, so I definitely got to throw in the Matrix on there for mine. I enjoyed the fuck out of the Matrix, so gotta have the Matrix in there. Let's see. I would say the first Expendables movie. I would say definitely the first Expendables movie. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the Expendables series, but the first one was the first one was the overall. I actually liked the last one, Mac. I ain't had no issue with the last one. I actually enjoyed the last one, but you forgot I'm weird and I'm different, so But the very first Expendables, though, that one will always be the best one. The first will always be the best one. Transporter. That's how Jason Statham made his debut. Mm-hmm. That was his debut movies right there. The Transporter, when he played in the Transporter. I still watch Transporter to this day, and that shit is fucking awesome. So that's 3, right? So I got 2 more. Let's see. I will say before we got Bad Boys, That was these two motherfuckers that was cool. That was these two white boys that was cool as fuck that I enjoyed. And I still hold this movie to the high esteem today. Tango and Cash. I love Tango and Cash. I will forever love Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell in that movie. And I still go back and watch Tango and Cash to this day.
Showing his age.
Tango and Cash?
Yes, Tango and Cash.
You know I had to say something. I'm like, what? What is
yes, Tango and Cash, bro.
I remember, but I don't remember.
Stallone and Kurt Russell.
Sylvester
Stallone and Kurt Russell. Sylvester Stallone played a real. He was like a upscale cop. He was like a cop in the very expensive area of the town. Cash, which is Kurt Russell, he was pretty much a cop in the urban environment, in the urban city. So they was pretty much two cops from different environments. One was a good cop in a good area, and one was a good cop in a bad area. But both of them was very well known and loved heroes in the city by all the shit they was doing. So of course, the drug leader who was in the city that's trying to pretty much take over the city or make the city heels behind the scene, he pretty much pissed off at both of them because they always fucking up his plans. So he set both of them up to go to jail. He framed them and get himself to go to jail.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, man, it's an old school movie, Tim, but it's still fucking good.
The premise sounds good. Shit.
It's good. And the last one, of course, would not be without my man, the second black action hero, Carl Weathers. Action Jackson. Action Jackson, baby. All day, every day. Action Jackson.
Shoot his age again.
Fuck yeah. You damn right I'm showing my age with them two movies, goddammit. Because I love Action Jackson, goddammit. And I can and motherfuckers and motherfuckers in the chat that's talking shit, Action Jackson still holds up to this day. It still holds up to this day, in my opinion. And if you want to say something different, meet me in the chat, goddammit. Meet me in the chat. Meet me in the chat. Meet me in the Discord.
Which out of all of them you want to see a spinoff
or a series?
I would love to see a spinoff movie of Action Jackson, and I'd like to see a spinoff series of Tango and Cash. I would definitely love to see a spinoff series. It's definitely off Tango and Cash because I think it would be good. I would rather have Tango and Cash as a series and Action Jackson as a movie because it's a lot of good African American actors that can really do that Action Jackson role probably better than Carl Weathers was back then. No knock against Carl Weathers because I love Carl Weathers. Rest in peace, Carl Weathers. But I know we got a lot of African American talent out there.
You can do it.
You said
Michael J. White, Action Jackson?
Yes, he can. Yes, he can, and put his martial arts twist on there too. That would be fucking great. I agree with you 200%. Now that spinoff of Tango and Cash, that would be very interesting. But who I would choose to have that spinoff of Tango and Cash, I would probably choose Chris Pratt and who was the other guy? Who was the guy that played? Damn it, the guy that played Stifler in American Pie.
Oh, Sean Scott.
Yeah, I would have both of them be Tango and Cash in the series. I would have
William Scott.
Yeah, I would have them do it. And if they can't do that, then I would definitely make your own casting. But I could definitely see them two goofy motherfuckers being a spinoff of Tango and Cash. But that's me. What you got, Mac? No, it's Snap.
Oh.
What you got, Snap?
I got a lot of scratching out and rewriting, but
Oh, did we take away some movies?
no, honestly, no, y'all haven't took them away. I just been revamping my list, but so all right, here we go. I got it. It's final. It's set in stone right now. It's on here. All right, I'm gonna go with Ong Bak. You know what I'm saying? Tony Jaa, man.
Of course. Okay.
Hey, that's pretty. That's my show right there. That's that. Put him on the map, man. Put him on the map.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something like you, Mike, and go a little old school. I'm gonna go Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So I'm gonna go a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna go a little bit newer now. I'm gonna get well, not as new, but Underworld. To this day, man, I watch Underworld.
Yeah.
Mainly the first one though, but I watch all of them.
Yeah.
But man, Underworld, I watch those. Man, like it ain't no tomorrow, man.
Them is lit. Underworld.
Yeah.
I forget about Underworld.
Yeah. And so I had one on here, but I moved him down to honorable mention to put this other one up here. Nobody. He gonna get
I'm excited for part 2.
Yeah.
I'm excited for part 2. I can't wait for part 2.
Watch Nobody.
I didn't even think it was going to get a sequel.
It didn't seem like it needed one, but I mean, I'm glad they're doing it.
Me too.
Hopefully it's good, though. Hopefully it's good.
Yeah. And for my final one, I'm gonna say Killer's Game with Batista. That was a pretty good movie, man.
That was a trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
This dude here, man, the doctor got the wrong chart, man. Ready dude about to die. This dude, so he put his list. He said, "Hey, look, I'm gonna go out like a G." And man, come to find out, it wasn't even that. I think he had like a headache or something, like something stupid, and he couldn't take it back. So he got all these assassins trying to kill him, and he can't take it back.
I remember seeing the commercial or the trailer for that.
Hey,
I forgot all about that movie.
If it's on some stream, man, it's worth a watch. It's a good. It's a real fun movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my remake, Okay, so I'll do this. Okay, I'll do Enter the Dragon remake. I know they already done one, but I think they should do another one. Just kind of make it a little bit better than that.
You remake stuff all the time. Remakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as far as a series, man, I would do Underworld because man, that got a lot of lure to it.
That would be a fantastic.
I'm surprised they haven't.
Yeah,
that would be a great series.
I like the way they do Lycans and vampires on there.
Underworld,
and vampires, man.
Yeah, Underworld would be a fantastic series.
Yeah.
All right, Mac. Before you go, Mac. Before you go, let me throw out my honorable mentions because I ain't throw out no honorable mentions. So I got Delta Force as one honorable mention. Old school
Chuck
Norris? Yeah, man. I gotta put Chuck in there, bro. I gotta throw Chuck in there. I gotta throw Delta Force in there, Rambo, Best of the Best, China O'Brien. Damn. What else? Oh, No Retreat, No Surrender, and No Retreat, No Surrender. So those are my honorable mentions.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I just wanted to go ahead and throw those out there.
Let me throw my age out there real quick.
In Mac words, I'm showing my age.
Yeah.
I'm showing my age.
I know Tim probably don't even know who half of that shit was.
Yeah.
Best of the Best was a really cool martial arts movie the way it was set up.
All I heard was old. I was like, damn, I don't know nothing of this
shit. You, Tim.
Like,
what fuck you, Tim. That was for you, Ed. God damn it, for always calling me out. But hold on. I can't get mad because I call y'all out when I say light skin. So I guess that's my payback. I guess that's my payback. So I got to accept that. But go ahead, man. Go ahead with yours, bro.
I said something.
Oh, I'm gonna do my honorable mentions real quick. Yeah.
Okay.
I got Kill Bill Volume 1. I like that one.
I'm mad that I didn't add that one. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I got Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I got
Of course. Okay.
I got the Born Identity, Born Ultimatum, that series. I
Okay.
mean,
The
all
Bone
those are good.
series.
Uh,
Okay.
Those are
I'm still gonna leave that one off. I know Mac probably got it, so I'm gonna leave it alone. And I got the one because to this day, this dude fighting always at end credits, man. Jet Li was awesome on that, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That
He
boy
told me he's
fighting the
still
credits
fighting.
rolling. That boy still fighting everybody.
He's still fighting.
I know.
I know which one you left off. I already know which one
Yeah.
you left off that Matt is going to add.
Yeah.
And it has something to do with MI. And I'm gonna leave that alone. So go ahead, Matt.
All right, so I did this kind of like watchability. Like if it's on, I'm gonna watch it.
Okay.
Avengers: Infinity War.
Okay.
I love that one.
Yeah.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Yeah.
That shit just had crazy. That shit was just crazy the whole way
That was
through.
just that was underrated, by the
Yeah.
way. I want to call that out. That was underrated. That was
Yeah,
a
man.
very underrated movie.
Did
They
y'all
didn't
watch
give that
it?
movie. They didn't get on movie that respect.
Which one?
Did y'all watch
the
that
new
in
one?
black and white?
What, Mad Max Fury Road?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
No.
Did
it
you say
came out-
watch that in black and white?
No. Hold
Came
on.
out like maybe less than 8 years ago.
Okay, it's not the new one. The new one that they have it, the director's cut, whatever, that they did it in like the
Oh.
cool black and white, like chrome, like it's.
Oh
I
no,
can't describe.
look at you.
Oh,
No,
I know what you're talking about.
I
I
don't
know what
watch
you're
talking about
talking about.
Furiosa, then I guess.
Yeah, Furiosa.
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Never
No,
mind.
I'm all right with that. I'm good on that.
Ain't nothing wrong with the color on my TV.
Right. Terminator 2.
Okay.
I love that. That's one of my favorites. Growing up. Mission Impossible Fallout.
I knew it.
Chef's Kiss, man. That was an awesome movie.
Okay.
I really liked your boy played Superman. The one that just who played Geralt from
You talking about Henry Cavill?
man, he was awesome in that movie, man. He was awesome in that movie. Mr.
Henry is
Impossible
awesome in everything that he played, man. I haven't seen no bad movie that he played in, honestly. I
Yeah.
really have.
Yeah, I know y'all said John Wick. Somebody said John Wick earlier. I had John Wick 4 down. Okay, so I had 4 on here, but I'm of course I'm gonna go with my raid.
There it is.
Hands down, that's for me. That's the GOAT. They the GOATs, them two. What else I got? Yeah, that's it. So if I do a remake to a movie, I want them to remake the Mission Impossible, and I want to have Glenn Powell be the new Ethan Hunt.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
I like him. I think he's young enough to do it. I think he's not even 40 yet. So the guy from Twisters and he was in Top Gun, the last Top Gun. He was. Yeah, I think he'll be cool with it. If I had to do a series, well, they're already doing something like a John Wick series. They got John Wick series out there. I would say I do Mad Max as a series.
Yeah, that would be good.
Cool. That would be good as a series, actually. I'm mad that they haven't did that yet, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. We had some good picks for series and spinoff movies, man. All of us did.
Mm-hmm.
Right, they made a Fallout before they made a Mad Max.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy because Mad Max would be a perfect episodic series, man. It really
that same
would.
world. It's the same world, pretty much.
Yeah.
Almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, that's it, Matt? That's all you got?
I get one honorable mention. The Extraction series.
I was just finna say no Extraction.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's an underrated series, man.
Okay.
A lot of people should watch.
It is.
Movie.
It is.
That's another one I left off. I knew you was gonna have it somewhere. I was getting a little nervous.
I'm just glad none of y'all said motherfucking Resident Evil or some crazy shit. I'd have been like,
no.
Well, I enjoy the CGI versions. I enjoy the CGI versions of
that's
Resident movies over the live action Resident Evils. They could go suck a horse's dick with the live action Resident
I
Evil.
only liked the last one they did. I ain't like none of the ones. Neither Joker,
Yeah.
whatever.
And the
I ain't
fucked up part about it wasn't. I mean, and to be fair, it's not her fault. It's
No, I wouldn't.
Hollywood.
Yeah,
It's
they turned.
Hollywood for coming up with the
They don't
shitty
do
ass script.
Yeah, I don't whatever.
y'all had some good choices.
Man, we all had some fucking good choices, even though I know I showed my age with mine, but I don't give a fuck. I stand 10 toes down on my picks. I stand 10 toes down on my picks, goddammit. Come at me. Goddammit. Anyway. All right, man. Any foolishness pick? All right. Anything else to wrap up? Anything else y'all got?
No, do the foolishness.
Right.
I didn't watch it yet, though.
Well, before I did have something else. I did want to talk about I did want to chime in on the rap battle real quick, and I know y'all probably ain't been watching it or keeping track of it. But
I don't know.
I've been listening. I've been listening to a few.
It's done and over with now. So Daylight wrapped it up with his last track. He wrapped up with his last track, which was cool, and he shouted out a couple of reactors too. He shouted out Shaq and Screw. He shouted out No Life Shaq on his track, and Screwface G. He shouted them out on his ending track, which I thought that was really cool. But the overall part that I enjoyed overall of the rap battle, I enjoyed the hip hop, the battle itself. But
say who was in the rap battle. You just saying that you didn't say who was in it.
Oh,
for the
man,
listeners.
I thought you been keeping up with it, so I'm sorry.
For the listeners.
All right, so Joey Badass started out the rap battle calling out the West Coast, pretty much West Coast. He pretty much called it out, and he was rapping over Jay-Z's The Ruler track. He was rapping over that. Ruler. And after that, he stepped away. And then when he stepped away, it's almost like the West Coast went full attack. The West Coast went full attack. You had Rayvon dropped the track with called Crash Out Heritage. Awesome ass track. You had Daylight dropped the track called Haku. And Daylight is the one that's been Daylight and Rayvon has been the main two that's been dropping against going after Joey since West Coast called out since he called out the West Coast. It was another artist too that I do want to shout out that I've grown to enjoy his music too. Cliff Savage. Want to definitely call him out. He's from the West Coast. He'll up and coming West Coast rapper. Definitely wanted to call him out. And we both wolves, so I gotta call out a fellow wolf. We both wolves. I gotta call out another wolf. So but Daylight and Rayvon been both dropping tracks, and then Joey of course dropped one on his birthday, Sorry Not Sorry, which was pretty cool. And then after that he went on a little break, and then all of a sudden when May hit, that's when all shit hit the fan. They had the Red Bull rap battle, which was Bit Sean. It was Bit Sean, Joey Badass, and Ab Soul. And we all know that Ab Soul is a part of TDE. Another underrated artist that's constantly being slept on, by the way. Ab Soul's fucking awesome. But anyway, Joey pretty much called out Daylight again, and he had a couple of shots at Ray. And so that's what kicked it off again. And Daylight and Ray pretty much went in on Joey, and Joey wasn't going. So Joey dropped some fire ass tracks too. So it was a really good back and forth. Me personally, as me and Snap was talking about the other day, we just glad that they just kept it music.
Yeah.
So that was the plus.
Man.
They just kept it music. which was cool. And you know what I'm saying? That was the awesome part. But the other awesome part is the fact that when the reactors was able to react to the music, nobody got no copyrights pulled.
Mm-hmm.
So they was able to fully react. Everybody ate off their rap battle. Everybody was eating off their rap battle. You had the reactors winning, the artists winning, we all winning because hip hop is a general. You know, lyricism is pretty much back in, well, is really back in hip hop. So that's what I was mainly happy and excited about. One, they kept it on music. Two, it wasn't no copyrights or anything happened against the reactors. They was able to react with no problem. And three, the most important thing to me, somebody didn't sue in a rap battle like somebody else did.
Shots fired.
Somebody didn't sue in a rap battle for a fucking rap battle like somebody else did that I don't want to call out. So, just saying. That's how rap battle's supposed to be. You know,
and his socials are.
We already know. We already know the OVO hoes are listening. We're very much aware.
And Dynamite's socials are, and you can find him at.
Oh, you can find me at Dynamite Wolf on all fucking platforms. Once again, you got something to say? Come at me, you OVO hoes.
I can't do that.
You talk
I'm
about
OVO gang.
you want to shout out. You act like I'm scared to shout out my social platform, my social media.
Just so it's a clear divide here, because I'm OVO gang, so they know.
You go right ahead. You go right ahead.
I will add though, I did enjoy these the battles though. Very very good rapping. Again, they tried to jump Joey. He was dodging them haymakers because he stood in there and held his motherfucker on. He was fighting all day.
He did.
I was like, God damn, Joey.
I give Joey props, bro. I give him props. But at the same time, Daylight had to rap on his level. Me personally, because Daylight is
I like Daylight, but that last he be getting too into his lyrical miracle. You gotta think so much. I be like,
I love Daylight.
What?
Dude.
Like, I like him. It's just sometimes it's just a hard listen because you just don't understand. He's talking
it's
like
a lot
poetry.
Vibe, you're not the only. Shaq calls it out sometimes too. No Life Shaq calls it out most of the time too. He be like, "Nigga, he called Daylight a psychopath and every damn thing," because he be like, "Nigga, I don't get it." Nigga, sometimes Daylight, I gotta listen to your shit 2 or 3 times before I get it. Nigga.
Yeah, it'd be like some crazy double, triple entendre, like poetic. Like, what did you just say?
Yeah, he's an artist, bro.
But I like it when he dubs it down. He got to dub it down for us because we ain't there. Like, bro, just a little bit to where we can make sense of this shit.
I love it, man.
Like he'll be like, "You a hoe," but he'll say it so poetically.
So how would you feel if you think he could hold his own against Lil Wayne then if they had a little battle?
Who?
The dude I was just talking about.
Who? Daylight would eat Lil Wayne ass alive.
That's not a conversation. Lil Wayne
all right. Y'all sleeping on Lil Wayne. All right.
It's not a sleeping on thing.
That's not a conversation, bro. Wayne is not a battle rapper. Wayne is not a battle rapper. Bro.
Now, who will have the better song? Of course, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne will have the better song and the better hits. I won't take that away from you.
You ain't never heard none of the Drought albums?
But if we're talking,
he ain't never dissed nobody though.
What?
Wayne ain't never battle rap nobody. Diss nobody.
Chris, if we're talking about battle rap, bro.
I'm talking about what just transpired between Joey and all them. I'm talking about something like that. Not like face to face, 1-on-1, like head to head.
No, bro. The only way Lil Wayne would come off on top.
I would love to see it because I want to see if he has that muscle.
It would be the same way like how Drake did. It would be the same.
No, I'm telling you.
I think Wayne would have some crazy.
Man.
I think he would have some crazy
I'm saying that Wayne. I'm saying like it will be mainly focused on hits. That's what I'm saying. Far as a lyrical battle, no.
Y'all, have y'all ever? Y'all,
I don't know the other dude, so I can't chime in on it. I like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is a lyrical genius as well too. But I think what Mike trying to say is he'll probably come up with a better sounding song that'll make people want to bob their head and dance.
Exactly.
What the other guy probably do is probably be like you said, you got to listen to it 100 times.
It would be a lyrical masterclass. It would be a literal masterclass.
But if they do it that way, in all though, if they were to do it that way, Wayne will still win because people bump it before they bump whatever Buddy name is.
Because he'll make a hit dissing somebody, and that's
he'll make a hit. Exactly. He'll make a better overall songs than the Buddy.
That's
probably
what I'm saying.
That's kind of like that's the same thing they said with the Kendrick and Drake shit. Everybody said the Drake song was actually better, but Kendrick made the better hit.
Yeah, he just couldn't get past Not Like Us. Like, because Drake made good songs, so all his shit was good.
Yeah. Because I went back and listened to that Meet the Grams that Family Matters. It was Family Matters that Drake did. That shit actually is good. He really rapping on that motherfucker. I was like, damn.
You said which one?
Family Matters.
Which one? Family Matters was Drake's best diss track that he did.
That was a really good diss track, but it just got overshadowed.
To me personally, that was probably one of Drake's best tracks that I ever heard in life out of all his music. Me personally.
He was really going in on that shit.
Family Matters was overall his best track that I ever heard Drake because I didn't think Drake had it in him. I didn't. I didn't even think Drake had it in him. I was like, oh shit, you actually can rap when you want to, when you actually feel like it.
Yeah, Drake rap his ass off.
But didn't want to dive too much into that. So that was it. Definitely wanted to chime in on the battle. That shit was fucking awesome. Shout out to everybody, reactors and artists that was involved, man. Both sides. Ray, Daylight, Joey. But Joey, I would say this: the guys that you got part of your crew, Pro Era, those that's part of Pro Era, your crew, you need to take their ass back to the studio. They need some work, partner. Besides that, to have them drop tracks and they didn't mean shit, and they're part of your circle, then that's a whole problem. But the fact that you had to go out and get Lux also, because he got Lux for the last track, and everybody been waiting on that Lux and Daylight rap battle for years. So I hope we actually get that battle. Me personally, I will look forward to that battle.
That was cool that Lux was on that.
But besides that, yeah, it really was, because that's another person nobody don't know about. But that motherfucker, that's another motherfucker who's a boogeyman, who's another boogeyman of the East that nobody know about. So shit. But you know what I'm saying? But battle was good. Everybody ate, man. Shout out to all artists and reactors that got a chance to react to it. But yeah, man, good. Hopefully we get something else soon. Joey did tease upcoming project coming soon. So hopefully looking forward to that. I know Rayvon already dropped a mixtape, I believe, called Dollar Menu. Y'all check it out. Rayvon got his debut little project that came out is actually pretty dope. So
it's good.
Definitely check this out. So besides that, man, that's all I got. That's all I got. Now we can move on to
what you got?
Mac and Snap.
We got
Foolishness.
We got a whole segment.
I got no damn mood
Mac and Snap. Foolishness.
Oh man.
Yeah, y'all got a segment. Y'all that know.
Oh, we
man,
did
if
it.
I'd known this, I'd have found one, watched it. If I'd known we had the segment for it.
Oh well, just pick it, man. Just call it out. Just
Man.
call it out, man. Just call it out. Y'all got anything?
You got one, Mac, or no?
Because I didn't
Okay.
watch it.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Well, no foolishness pick of the
No,
week.
I got one. I got
you
one.
got
I got
Oh,
one.
go
Yeah.
for it. Go for it.
Yeah, man. All right. So
Now let's keep it. Let's keep it direct now.
it's direct.
Let's keep it high level.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, it's good. I mean, not it's a movie. So, it's on BET Plus. So I'm gonna preface it by saying that. Okay, so it's kind of like BET Plus. This is what you get when you cross bad acting, aliens, and WWE/AEW wrestler. You get this movie called Onyx. Oh, so the wrestler is what's her name? Cameron from remember
Used to
the
be the
chick
Funk
used to,
Dactyls.
yeah, the Funkadactyls, yeah.
Used to be with Naomi and Brutus Clay.
Cameron, the chick who
Cameron used to be with Naomi.
Yeah, talking about Cameron.
Yeah,
I know
she
you're
acting
talking
now.
about. I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Okay. Ariana Andrew, I think is her name. Well, she's acting now. So all right. I'll just go touch the point. Like the this whole movie is about some aliens. They kind of, I guess they abduct like every opposite sex of, like, I guess they go to different planets and abduct opposite sex of their race and try to reproduce with them, and I guess make their hybrid or make a super alien or whatever it is. But apparently the humans are the only ones compatible with them because they couldn't mate with the other ones, and so they come to Earth to try to invade Earth. Well, our story starts off with Cameron and two other chicks. I'm gonna start off. Okay, so one chick's a firefighter. So we got a firefighter, you got a beauty salon chick, and she owns her own beauty salon. And Cameron is a she's military, ex-military. So the firefighter chick, she walks to her house one day, she got cheated on or whatever. So she goes out with her friends and they decide, hey, let's go on this little excursion, getaway to kind of clear your mind. They went someplace in the desert, and they come across a whole bunch of abandoned planes or whatever, and they couldn't get a signal. So they walk up in there and they come across this dude. He's a rapper. His name is AKA. So, but it's funny because his name is AKA, but nobody heard of this dude. Nobody knows him. He got this conspiracy theory podcast going on. But so they find out, he's all taking pictures, like he's like, there's something out there, something watching us type thing. But long story short, they find out there's an alien because the alien has crash landed because they try to get one of these military towers up and running, which that's where Cameron comes in play. But she has PTSD, so she can't go down there. So she sends the firefighter down. She tells the firefighter, hey, look, there's 3 buttons. You turn it up and down to turn it on or whatever. So she goes down there, turns the tower on, which I guess messes with the signal of the plane. The plane crashes. And some woman, so they go, so the plane crashes. They hear a loud, crash. So they go inspect it. I don't know why our people are doing this, but they did it. So they went over there to look. And there was a pod that had went up, and the pod opens, and some black chick gets out. And they're like, who are you? Type thing. She was naked, and the dude was just looking. He's all happy. So they put a jacket on her and walk her back. Well, come to find out, she was a chick that got abducted like 100 years prior, and she was the one they made it with, and like she produced something. Well, the alien that crashed like a scout. Now he's in the armor. He's fully armored out. I want y'all to keep that in mind. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit more. He's searching for her. He finds her, and he's all flying in the air, shooting lasers and stuff. So they run out the plane, start running. Well, they wind up going to a bunch of abandoned cars, and I don't know. Oh no, it wasn't abandoned cars. A bunch of cars. They somehow put everybody to sleep. I don't know how they did that, but they did it. So they put everybody to sleep. The aliens did, and so in one of the trucks, there was somebody had a bat. And somebody else had a shotgun, and I guess there was another truck that had a bow and arrow, which I was like, why are you gonna get a bow and arrow? This dude is like in armor. Well, the chick got a bow and arrow. She actually shooting the bow and arrow at this dude. Like one of the arrows just tink off of him. It was so funny because it tinks off of him, and then she shoot another one, and I guess she pulled the string back further, and it hit him. And so he's all injured or not. And one of the chicks run up, she hits him with a bat, and so they call for help somehow. Because they got the signal, they finally got a call for help, and it was the firefighter's boyfriend that she found cheating on him. He come there trying to Superman and stuff because he trying to get her back. Well, lo and behold, the dude who the chick who he was cheating on her with was actually her best friend, the salon chick. So man, that movie there, it was a whole lot of bad acting. Oh yeah, the salon chick got bit by a rattlesnake in the butt. And the firefighter cut the two cut her on the butt, to try to drain the venom out, every movie trope, you got to suck the venom out. So she was sucking the booty. She put the lips on the booty. Hey, while she was doing it, old dude looking, he was like, "Why don't you just use the antivenom?" They were mad. I was like, "Why didn't you tell us you had antivenom?" He's like, "Well, you didn't ask." So she yeah. So they injected the antivenom.
So she getting her ass ate.
Yep, pretty much. For free.
A poison ass at that.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, man.
Meaning to suck ass, boy.
Yeah, man. They had to find So come to find out, the so-called the rapper, he was like actually a sleeper agent. He was there for a reason. He knew about the aliens or whatever, or he didn't know about them, but he kind of knew about. He was basically guarding like this thing they call the Black Onyx, which I guess that's where they get the name from. It's like this defense, the missile. So of course they go down, they get the missile, they shoot a missile at it, and at the ship, the mothership that came out, it didn't do nothing. They thought they did it, but it didn't do nothing. And the one chick that came out of the pod, she was actually, they had. The scout got her back, and he was flying back to the mothership. Well, she finally woke up. She shot him and killed him, and somehow she knew how to fly his plane. So she flew his plane into the mothership. Yep, blew the mothership up. And at the end credits or whatever, they tell what happened afterwards. Well, the beauty salon chick, she opened up a bunch of beauty salons. The firefighter chick, she stayed a firefighter, and AKA finally got his name out there. Everybody know who he is now. He's a good rapper, I guess. But his music sucked. And as far as Cameron, they opened up a special defense, alien defense specialty service for her in the military. So she went back to the military. Man, that movie, it was a hard watch because of the bad acting. But I was like, you know what, Cameron in here, I'm gonna go ahead and watch it and get a kick out of it. But it was some bad acting, man. Oh man,
best impression.
Yeah.
funny.
Onyx. That's the name of it, man. It's a trip, man.
That's crazy. On BET Plus, everybody.
On BET Plus, man.
You know what's so funny about?
You got people paying for that shit too.
Yeah.
Putting stuff like that.
Matt said, at least Tubi don't charge him, ball.
Exactly.
At least Tubi don't charge him for foolishness, nigga. I gotta pay to watch foolishness. I gotta pay to watch foolishness, nigga.
Right. Come on, man.
Oh my god, man.
They're taking all the sisters' money, making foolishness with it, man.
That is crazy. You know what's the funniest part about this, nigga, is the fact that y'all just paid attention to this, nigga. Do you realize that I had this ready for y'all? I pull this up every time y'all do y'all foolishness.
I just noticed it. I just noticed it.
Rob, did you notice it? You just noticed it too?
Yeah, I noticed it today. I was like,
nigga, I always had this ready.
I ain't never seen this.
I always had that. Man, that goes to show y'all ain't paying attention to it.
I never seen this.
Unless I'm tripping.
I must be tripping hard because I'm like,
if you go back and watch all the podcasts, I pull it up. I pulled it up before. This ain't the first time, goddamn. Oh, but anyway, man, we got it. All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes Snaps and Matt's Foolishness Pick of the Week. I got to do it like that in that voice. All right, moving on. Moving on to our sidebar conversation, man. Let's go. Oh, it popped up there for a second. There we go.
There you go.
Something you want built in your city that you've seen in another state. We had other state and country, but since I haven't been out of the country, I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? So we only going to stick to what we seen in the U.S. All right. So let's see. And Bob, I believe you kicked this one off too, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I like this question because my town ain't got shit where I stay at. There ain't shit here. The time is down. Fuck this down. But anyway, the one thing I would like to bring here that I did see somewhere else, and I'm kind of mad because I had to leave that place. It's very special to me. But I don't know if y'all ever been to Vegas. They have a place called Area 15. And it's a knockoff of Area 51, right? But just imagine a big ass, we'll just say, not necessarily a warehouse, but a big ass building, right? And inside is a whole bunch of cool, fun shit for people that like to do drugs. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it 100 because, I mean,
the way he said that was hilarious. That shit, the way
you gotta understand when you walk in this place, it's dim lighting. All right, everything in there lights up. There's lights all over the wall. They have a giant in the middle of it. There's a giant tree, like a neon tree, and there's a bar under the tree. So then you got this. It's like cool, like a grass area, but I don't know if it's like real grass, of course. And it's a little lounge directly in the middle. Then they got little shopping shits in the middle. Then on the other side of that, they have a listening. Like a listening area under the tree. The tree's pretty fucking big, but it's an area you just put your headphones on. You got like 3 different tracks, and you just listen to music. So you just see people maybe either off mushrooms or whatever the fuck they whatever they off. Just listen to music, vibing out. Then you go upstairs. They have an arcade. All right, arcade. I'm talking old school pinball, like all the old school like games and like the Tekkens, like old school type shit though. They have that area. Then they have VR stuff that you can pay for to go to, and then there's like dope things like you can watch, like it's like a motion watch thing. These are like little things you just pay for. Like it's just event stuff. And they got VR stuff. They have a meditation room where this guy does a class. And people be in there like meditating, like on their fucking like
meditating on high. I bet that shit crazy,
bro. This place is fucking amazing. Then they have a room you can go in there, and it's like if you're thinking just like flashing lights. So if you got that one shit that'll make you seize up, you know what I'm saying? But it's a room. It has like
bring up in song.
Yeah, it just has like 808s playing.
Oh, good.
It's just loud, like. It's like a lot of smoke. It's like a lot of smoke in there. It's just a room. I don't even know what the fuck.
Hide your mind. You see a smoking flashing light. Did you think of
That's not the best part. That's not the best part.
Fuck no, nigga.
So then they have this. So then the main thing about this place that makes it Area 15, they have this shopping center. It's like you think of like a real commissary, but they have food products in there that aren't really food. Like it's like boxes of like different names and stuff, and you gotta play like you gotta play like a game. I think you can buy stuff out of there, but it's cool. It's just like I think you could buy some of that stuff. Some of it might just be prop, but it's like all these silly names of like cereal boxes, milk, ice cream, ketchup, whatever that would be in stores.
Is it supposed to be stuff like considered that was back for Area 51, like stuff they had back then, and they just got like
probably it's like
prop replicas of that stuff.
Yeah, it's a particular like brand that does it. I forget. It's like a neon chan, like it's a cat logo thing. Anyway, I don't quite remember. But you play this game, but once you know, like once you're a regular there, they just know where to go. So you're playing this game and you're trying to find out all this stuff, and pretty much it's like a speakeasy.
Okay.
So there's like a couple of different entrances. So like one of the entrances to the other side is through a like a freezer door. Like you would open it to get like sodas and stuff. Then you walk inside and it be cold shit. You be like, damn. You walk in there and this shit comes alive, Mac. I'm trying to tell you, it's all these lights. It's like 3 stories. Yeah. So people's just like lounging. It's like a lounge place. They got music playing. And you could do like you can still play the game and like find all this stuff, but people just be in there chilling, bro. Like they have rooms that have that trippy shit. Like, you know, like if you think of like the faces, like think of like just a gray sculpted face like on a rock. But then it has all the different colors and shit. But it's like metaphorical. Like there's rooms just got lights in it. You're just seeing shit that slowly change. But it's made for people that be on some shit. Like you can go in there high on, you know, smoke a little weed or do some mushrooms, whatever your thing is. Okay, bro. I wish we had that shit in there because I know people would just spend all day in that motherfucker. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to something like that. I just wouldn't go in no flashing room, but no smoke room. But
no, that's like the event thing. Like you got to pay some money and go through the.
That like nigga flashing room with smoke, nigga. He don't want it.
That other side is that type of shit is like I wish we had a cool ass place like that. The people will be in there like it's Dave and Buster's.
I can see that. I can see that here too. Being
it's
there like
dope
Dave.
As fuck.
Sound cool.
Okay.
That's what's up. What's it called again? Area 15?
I believe Area 15. Yeah, they just flip the numbers from Area 15.
Okay, cool.
That's cool though.
You ever go to Vegas, check that out. You will not be disappointed. I'm trying to tell you. You be like, damn, this shit dope as fuck.
All right.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, Mac.
All right, I got 3.
Go for it.
I had to really narrow this down to there's so many places I want here.
Mac is the foodie, ladies and gentlemen. So
there's one place called Cedar Point. It's I like roller coasters, and it's in Ohio. Wait a minute,
moment. Did you just say roller coaster, man?
No, this place is just roller coasters. They ain't like a whole bunch of other shit. This is just roller coasters.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, nigga. You said roller coasters.
Yeah.
Nigga, we don't got no business our age riding no motherfucking coaster.
Like, I don't want to ask you. And every year I get on one. So, hey, I go to the carnival and get on one. Shit. I love it.
Go for it, man. Go for it, bro. Shoot your shot. Yeah.
It's called Cedar Point. It's in Ohio. I think.
I've been there.
They have they have 20, I think over 20 roller coasters, and they have ones that's over water and stuff too. And they have one go around like some trees and go through like a small little mini mountain. I want to see that in person. I think that would be cool if they had something like that here. We don't have no kind of the amusement park. The biggest Jacksonville is. We have no amusement parks. So my food, I got a food place here. It's called, I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's called Lissee, Lissee Steakhouse, but it's house like Huis. It's a Dutch steakhouse. It's like a Brazilian steakhouse, but it's Dutch steakhouse. Mm-hmm. Same concept. And they got it's in Kentucky. And they got some interesting cuts of steak that I never heard of before. They got interesting appetizer menus, some of the stuff I've never heard of before. I don't know. I never had Dutch food. So I was kind of like, sound like something interesting to try. Mm-hmm. I'll send y'all a link to that place too, so y'all can look at it as well.
I know we don't got it, so.
Oh no! I know it's only one. It's only one that's in Kentucky. Okay. Also, I was just saying, I send y'all the link so y'all can just look at it to see how it's set
Okay.
up. But it looks real cool. Then the other one, I wish we got plenty of malls. See, we got some big ass ones too, but I want the Mall of America here.
Hmm.
I always wanted to go there in Minnesota to go see that, and it's just like, damn, that's crazy. So the Mall of America has like 520 stores, and it has over 50 restaurants in it. And
Damn.
people say it could take you days to walk the whole thing or just to visit every store. It's so bad. It used to have to buy tickets to go to it, just to park.
Damn.
What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I heard
Yeah.
I heard of the Mall of America, but I didn't know it was that fucking big.
And it's all
that
in,
fucking
it's all in,
bad?
it's all indoors. It's all
Yeah.
indoors.
How is it
I
that
didn't know
bad?
it was. I didn't know it was that big, Mac. I mean, I heard of the Mall of America, and I know it's the biggest mall, but I didn't know it was that fucking big.
And the craziest thing about it, it's just the biggest mall in America. It's some bigger than that in the outside of America. So
I believe it. Now, outside of the U.S., I believe it, but in the U.S.,
What does that even look like?
nigga, I bet you that's stupid. I'm gonna have to look that up right after this podcast, nigga.
500 stores.
Because I heard of the Mall of America, bro, and I heard of it being fucking huge, but I didn't know it was that fucking big.
Yeah,
I
500
had no
stores.
fucking idea.
Over 520 stores. And over
That sounds
50
like a
restaurants.
fucking adventure in itself, nigga.
Yeah. That's a lot
an
of walking.
adventure in itself.
That's a lot of walking.
All your dates will be to the mall. You want to go try to find another store today? Like,
But yeah, those are the places I wish we had here. in
Damn,
Jacksonville.
man. I would love to go see the Mall of America, man.
I would,
just to
yeah.
take a trip to Minnesota and just go see it.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga.
that
Damn,
sounds crazy, man.
that sounds like fun, bro.
That would be some fun. And 50 places to eat in there.
Nigga, I wouldn't even know what to do, nigga. I'll probably be a kid in the candy store, nigga. Oh, man. Oh, what's that?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'll probably be a kid in the motherfucking candy store, nigga.
I go crazy off what we got here, and there's like a lot of places, and there's
Nigga, I go crazy when you bring up shit that you tell me that y'all have there. Nigga, I go crazy with you. Nigga, shit.
Yeah, I'm like, wow.
Man. Okay, them was some damn good picks from both of y'all. Good picks. I guess the only thing that I will probably want only three things. I would just want Memphis to have an anime spot. I just want one so damn bad. I would just love to have an anime spot where I can go in and even buy anime DVDs or Blu-rays or manga. You know, outside of buying manga from Barnes and Noble, outside of buying manga from there, just to have a real cool anime spot. We had one back in the day, but you know, it's not no more. I would just like to have a good, solid anime spot to go to where they have good apparel, anime DVDs and Blu-rays, nigga, anime figures, model kits, you know, just that, man, just a whole 9 yards of everything like that, man. I would just love for that to be here in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? It don't even have to be a big spot. It could be something small or medium, just as a starting point. You know what I'm saying? I could go actually meet other people that enjoy anime and have a conversation and maybe have an anime buddy or somewhat. Maybe have some more anime buddies or whatnot. So just that. I would like that. I would definitely like to have for them to bring back an amusement park because we had one before. We had one back in the day called Liberty Land. I would like to bring somewhat of an amusement park back in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Just to go and have fun instead of just having a fair twice a year. once or twice a year. You know what I'm saying? I'll just like to have, you know what I'm saying, just go to the amusement park and, you know, enjoy the stuff. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to hold myself on a roller coaster no more, but, you know, but, you know, I'll try. 'Cause I think the last roller coaster I rid, nigga, was, nigga, that shit was crazy. Nigga, I felt like I thought I was gonna die. When I rode that damn roller coaster, I was like,
you feel like you found destination moments.
Quisha was looking at my ass. I can't believe you got on it. Like, yeah, I mean, I just wanted. I guess that was my pride kicking in, because I think I believe Jalen O'Michael was talking shit about it. Was talking shit, and I got on it, and I was like, oh, nigga, this might be my last one. That might be my last ride, nigga. Because, but it was fun. It was fun though. So it was one of them roller coasters that went around, and then it ended off with a long ass climb, and then with a big ass drop into some water, and it rolled in.
It sounds like you went to like Article or something.
But out of all the little roller rides that I like, I always enjoy the ones with water. I don't know why. I just like the ones with water. Just getting the water flashed on you while you riding around and shit. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So that's my two. So the third one, we're slowly getting. I guess we're getting somewhat of like a ramen, good decent ramen spots, but with an Asian like atmosphere. I'm just still waiting on. I guess I'm still waiting on one to really appear for me, like something that like a ramen spot that don't use like ramen noodles.
Talking about authentic, like real ramen spot.
Yeah.
You just want an authentic one.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say opposite.
Yeah, I want to go to an authentic ramen spot.
I feel so spoiled down here, bro. That's where.
Because you got all of this shit down there, and Snap probably got it in his.
We got a couple ramen spots not too far from me.
Exactly.
I think we might have one. I think them restaurants called like Pho and shit be like a ramen spot.
Pho. It's pronounced pho. I got in trouble for that. It's pho. That PHO is pho. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I call it. I still say pho. I've been here. Pho.
I'm paying y'all. I'm gonna call y'all what I want to call you.
I want to call it. For sure, getting my money.
But man, there were the three spots that I would want, man. I would definitely like for us to have like if we don't get an amusement park, at least get a water park. At least I would enjoy a little water park with a lazy river, especially one with a lazy river. I love lazy river.
Yeah. Oh man,
I love the lazy river. I like the walk. I like the wave pools. I like those. I just enjoy those.
Respect.
Like a good water park, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So if we can't get an amusement park, I'll definitely like a water park. Definitely anime spot, a must. I want an anime spot, must with manga, with manga, anime apparel, and so I can have a spot to actually buy my Blu-rays. You know what I'm saying? That and definitely the authentic ramen spot. So they're my three.
And picking back off,
go for it.
No, just pick it back. I just want to say one thing to that ramen thing. I think this is it's already been invented. So if I could get it here, I would love to see the black version of that. Like they call it ghetto ramen or something. It's
that
like
would
the black version of authentic ramen because black people, we always put the extra on it, and we gonna know what to put up in that motherfucker.
Hey.
It just sounds good me saying that shit like that. Like, you know what?
Hey, if one of our brothers and sisters can do it, I will go.
I want to say it exists somewhere. Like, I think that's.
It wouldn't surprise me if it do. If it does, it wouldn't surprise me.
Because ramen is
It
so
wouldn't
good.
surprise me,
Put all
bro.
that shit in
Ramen
there.
is fucking awesome, bro. It's fucking
place
awesome.
in Orlando. It's Luffy themed. What the One Piece theme? It's a ramen shop in Orlando. Is One Piece themed ramen spot.
Nigga, get you a nice bowl of ramen. Nigga, get you a side of shrimp tempura or chicken tempura. Nigga, boy, that's a dream. Finish it off with some dango. Let's go.
Nice.
But go ahead, Matt. What you was about to say?
I was saying we got the Dragon Ball Z ramen place here. It's called Super Saiyan Soup, Super Soup. And then
you told me about that. Yeah,
That's
you told me about that.
One Piece one.
That's cool. All right, Snap. You the last man standing, Captain.
We got a couple of anime freaking restaurants too, anime themed spots, but
we don't.
We ain't got that.
We don't. God damn
it. I think the one thing I really would want, because we used to have a Astroworld. They I guess demobilized or deconstructed. They took it down because apparently some crap about the land was worth more than what they were getting, which I didn't understand. But I mean, Six Flags they got one in San Antonio, which is, I don't know, a couple hours from me, but I ain't trying to drive that far. But I would honestly, that area that's free because they ain't do nothing with it, I would like to have a Super Nintendo World put right there. I would like to go there. I think they just opened one in Orlando. Honestly, I think it just opened up not too long ago.
Oh yeah, they just built it.
That's a part of the little Harry Potter thing that they got over there too.
Oh really?
It's like a big. That's part of. Ain't that's over there at Universal Studios somewhere, man?
Yeah, they added on to it, but they just recently added something to the Nintendo 64. What was it? There's a Nintendo 64 land, and I thought they added another thing to it.
I know they got. Well, I know the only one that I know what they added to it is not the one in the U.S., but I know they got the one. I know the one in Japan. I think once a year they have like somewhat of a Mario Kart event over there. That's a part of that. But I don't know if that's included in that. But nigga, they got some like a Mario Kart thing in one of the damn Nintendo worlds that's actually pretty damn cool. But besides that, besides that, them probably the only two things that we know right now that Nintendo is doing good right now. Everything else, you motherfuckers are fucking up. But
I was afraid to mention it. I was afraid to say the N word because I didn't want to get disconnected or nothing. But it's good playing. I almost changed my choice. I ain't even gonna lie. I almost
changed my You said what back?
Where is it located?
It says it's in Orlando. Let me see.
Nintendo World?
No, Super Mario World, I think is what it's called in Orlando.
Yeah, I think that's what's part of Nintendo World.
Yeah, they got a.
It's Nintendo Land. I think it's what it's called.
Yeah, it's part of one of the Universal stuff, Matt, that they got over there.
Yeah, Super Nintendo
World. Yeah,
because
they got that. They got the Harry Potter stuff.
I like that butterbeer. Y'all ever had the butterbeer?
Yeah, I always wanted to try it.
Oh my god.
I actually always wanted. Anytime I see some type of fantasy alcohol that's in a video game or anime,
it's not alcohol.
Oh, it's just a drink.
Yeah, it's fucking.
Oh shit, that's even better. That's even better. Shit.
Ice cream and beer, some shit like that.
Boy, yeah. Anytime I be seeing like any type of anime drink and the way certain food is made, I'm like, nigga, I want to see somebody remake that. That was one of the reasons why I always enjoyed Food Wars. When the motherfuckers and you got some shells on Food Wars, and that You got some cooks in Food Wars that recreated the food in Food Wars, like in real life, like in real time. And I be looking at this shit like, nigga, I want to taste this shit so bad. But anyway, Snap, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Man, check that out.
Yeah, no. I was just talking. That's only it. That's it right there. The Super Nintendo Land, man. Yeah, it's in Orlando. That's what it says. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
they just
Have
opened
you
up
ever
like on
watched?
the 24th. Well, it says we posted 2 week pictures 2 weeks ago, so it's probably been open before that.
Man, have you ever watched Food Wars, nigga?
Yeah, I seen bits and pieces. I never like sat down and like watch it out.
it's
I
good.
got cookbooks and stuff up, and there's people on YouTube do stuff off Food Wars too, make recipes from it.
Nigga, anytime they bring out a cooking anime, nigga, I always got my eyes on it, nigga, because I'm like, most of them cooking animes be good. They be pretty cool. They be good. They be pretty good sit downs to watch.
Yeah, but Mike, you think Matt gonna look at Food Wars like he look at the sports anime?
Oh my god!
No, I don't know. That's a good question. Now that you think about it, that's a good question.
Oh, I don't mind that because I know they be getting down like true. I can believe Japanese people cook, you know.
Yeah, they real foodies. Them motherfuckers
Yeah,
are real. They real life foodies, nigga.
Yeah, that's believable. Them motherfuckers eat and they get down. I'm with that, but that basketball shit, they can lose me with that shit.
Oh man.
Good.
But yeah, give me a Super Nintendo Land, man. I just need my amusement park back, man. So I go there in summertime.
Now it's one sports anime, Matt, that I wish that you would have watched. That I wish you were watching. You would have enjoyed. You would have enjoyed Baby Steps. You would have liked Baby Steps if you would have had a chance to watch it. Baby Steps is awesome. That's probably hands down the best tennis anime that I ever seen. Baby Steps is fucking. Baby Steps is awesome.
Ooh,
And it's not Prince of Tennis, nigga. It's not it's realistic. So your ass will be able to sit down and watch it.
I thought when we had Michael Chang, he was a decent tennis player. He was from China though.
Yeah, so you will like Baby Steps, bro. Baby Steps is fucking awesome.
So you think he wouldn't like the newest golfing one with the girls?
Which one? You talk about Rising Impact? You talking about Rising Impact? No, he wouldn't like Rising Impact.
Not Rising Impact.
I ain't trying to see because Michelle Wee proved to me them motherfuckers can't golf. You know who Michelle Wee is? Somebody they hyped
I know who you
about. Shit, put your ass back cross seas and go on somewhere.
They got some cool golf. Which ones you talking about, Tim? Because I thought you was talking about Rising Impact.
No, it's not Rising. It's the one with the girls on it. It's like Birdie or whatever the fuck.
Oh, you talking about Birdie Wing. Oh, your Birdie Wing was the shit. Birdie Wing was good, but no, Mac wouldn't watch it.
He wouldn't watch it.
Mac would watch it. He wouldn't watch it. Mac wouldn't watch it because it's it starts off somewhat realistic, but until they start doing their damn abilities and shit, or tap into when they doing special shots and shit, then Mac will be like, no, he'll be tuned out after that. He'll definitely be tuned out after that because it starts off good. It definitely starts off good, and one of the reasons why I hold Birdie Wing in a high regard is because that she started off as an underground golfer. They was doing golfing underground and shit and nigga golfing with the mafia and motherfuckers was getting fucked off with Birdie Wing at first until she go to the US and they start actually practicing they special shots and shit. That's the reason Mac will like the beginning part of it, but once it get to that, it get to the special shots and shit, Mac will like, nah, I'm done with this. Mac will be like, nah, I'm good. I'm done with this shit. He won't rock. I would like it. Rising Impact is actually pretty good too, though. But anyway. All right. Anything else that we got before we wrap up for the sidebar?
I'm good.
Everybody,
All right.
that's what you have to go build up in your cities.
All right. Crash out corner. We got anything to crash out about this week? Anything to crash out for this week?
The heat, but that's just
Yeah,
universal.
heat and the mosquitoes, man.
Oh, nigga, heat is
Hey,
going to
Brad,
be
yeah, so I'm
stay
just
ass
playing.
inside.
Yep, just stay my ass inside. Go out when I need to.
Everybody that's approaching summer, only go out when you need to. Stay hydrated.
Protein.
If you,
Yeah,
if
we
you
full
don't,
blown. Like me at some in this bitch. I told you my shit was 98 this day, and it ain't nothing but May, bro. It's this May.
Bro, I pretty much live outside. I feel like between work and then when I get off work, I still be outside smoking no hookah and shit.
Man, look, I'd have had to quit. That'd be fun. I'd have found a new hobby. I'd have been that bitch hot boxing in the car or some shit, boy.
I mean, all you need is, get the tent. I got the tent. We got the tent shit outside, so
That'd
get
be
your
big,
nice little fan.
Oh my goodness, I'm good.
Chilling.
I'll
Chilling
just
in the shade.
the older I get, the worse my tolerance is for being outside, bro.
You just like that. You truly probably just like that AC.
I get full blown anger, bro. I had full attitude yesterday when I couldn't go to the movies, dog. I probably was more that the heat played a part of me being as angry as I was because I was out there in it before that shit happened. When she told me no, I was hot as a damn flame behind me.
That nigga turned into the Hulk. That nigga turned into the Hulk.
Yeah, red back.
He wouldn't even go outside if you had like a cabana with like a mister on.
Who? A mystery woman.
No.
Yeah, you went outside. You know what she look like.
Hey, boy, look here, boy. This is why I turned myself.
A mist machine with the fan, like the mist shit.
No.
Still outside.
I got shit blowing off contact, blowing all in my face, hitting I'm getting wrinkles on my forehead with fucking missing. Like, no, I'm good, bro. I still necessary.
That's how I would know. That's how they would have to get back. Like, don't worry. We'll run up to the spot. We take his money. He ain't gonna chase us outside.
Yeah.
Fucked up. Now instead, Matt might be carrying a piece on his ass. Then he'll really shoot and ask questions later.
He's gonna get his money back when the sun go down.
Well, they can't let me have no gun. I'm telling you. Especially in the heat, in the summertime, I might shoot motherfucker just because, boy. I'm hot.
Matt said just because he hot. Just because he hot, nigga.
Popping people in their toes. Fuck, I'm hot.
Just because, man. Boy, I'm tell you how hot it is, dog. You know the sex stores here, they be selling coochie spray and ball spray, man. That shit flying off the shelves, man.
Can't keep it in stock, huh?
Can't keep it in stock, man. That shit like that was when the pandemic came, boy. It was just rough. You couldn't find it.
Oh man.
That wipes. I saw it. I mean, the coochie spray is being sold, boy.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and wrap this episode up, man. Oh shit! Anybody? Well, hold on. Before we let everybody know, as Matt said, it's getting hot out here. So coochie, get your coochie and ball spray. They flying out the
Don't be ashamed to buy it. Everybody grown. You got it in your hand. If any motherfucker talking shit about you, they balls probably stink too. So
stay hydrated. Keep a cool towel on you.
All right. Anything else to get before we wrap up? Before I go ahead and get this outro, y'all got anything else before I get this outro?
Yeah. Stay tuned, guys. We got a side episode coming up soon called Truth or Drink. Well, us four. Wish we could have got a couple more of our friends, but we'll figure it out. But we're gonna play a game called Truth or Drink. Each round, it's gonna get crazy. 3 rounds of craziness.
Hopefully we can go ahead and do a part 2 to this with friends because this ain't going to be our last one. That side episode, you might as well just say it's going to be a part 2 to it. I'm calling that now.
Yeah, part
It's
2
definitely
going
going to be a part 2.
stupid.
Part 2, we hopefully on part 2 we'll have more people. But besides that, thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in to the podcast. Hopefully you all enjoyed everything about the podcast, man. Y'all stay safe out there, man. It's about to get we're approaching summer, man. It's about to get hot. Heat is about to be stupid. So stay hydrated. Make sure you don't get pissed off at everybody because of the heat, because that's what heat do. Heat bring out the worst in all of us, especially us black folks, especially us black people. So, man, stay safe out there. Be safe. Take care of your minds and hearts. Follow us on all social media platforms at the GBTC Podcast on all platforms. Check us out. Check us out on Spotify. We got the audio version of the podcast out on Spotify, Apple as well, and wherever else that you see that you get your podcast from, man. Other than that, man, y'all take care of yourselves, man. Once again, take care of your minds and hearts. Y'all be safe. Have a happy Memorial Day, man, and we will see y'all next time. Deuces.
Hey.